I am not here to debate with anyone. I have devoted all of my adult life to this subject. I only debate with my equals. All others I teach.
Yes, Brown Ellie. I said it. It's time to start sending some of you niggas to hell. And I meant what the fuck I said. See, it's time to make things right again. You know, there's been a pipeline to fascism and when you backtrack American fascism, it gives way to Trumpism. And then and before there's Trumpism, one of the legs of Trumpism is the SYSBM, the Manosphere, MGTOW, etc. The red pill community as a whole. You Negroes are so pissed off when I said that. Yeah, I said it to y'all on Brown Ellie's channel, and I meant every word. Y'all need to burn. So what's the alternative? Clue. Let me tell you something, Clue. You've been instigating little bitch nigga. Clue, you a fucking bitch. You've been a bitch ass nigga trying to run interference. Don't you fucking run interference. This is the problem I got with you Negroes. Everybody, why is Big J yelling at us? Because y'all like to run interference. And I know you niggas love to run interference. Y'all love to run interference. When I'm on somebody's head, you know, and I'm glad Gabe said the same thing. Why is every time when you dressing one person, 5 other niggas got to jump up in it? See, there needs to be a congressional hearing about people like Fresh and Fit, Myron, especially Myron. There needs to be a congressional hearing about Tommy and Anton Daniels. I know some people say, "You man, you Big J, but you can't RICO a philosophy." But I can RICO the entire leadership I can RICO the fuck, but you can RICO, not I can, but the government can RICO charge the well-known figures and put them to fucking heel. They can also RICO the fucking Google and Facebook that allows these, you know, these niggas to do all this hate speech when hate speech is against community guidelines and the terms of service. That's why I want Google to be breaking up into 1,000 different pieces. Yes, I actually back the breakup of Google for that primary reason. Allowing people like Anger Man and Obsidian, and I know Obsidian's trying to come back, you know, and you Hebrew Israelites. You know what? There needs to be a law about you Hebrew Israelite Negroes too. Yeah, I said it. Y'all up in the streets of New York, and I forgot. Somebody told me they down here in Austin. They down here in Austin, Texas, and I hadn't seen them yet. I hadn't seen the Hebrew Israelites down here yet. But I hope though the city council of Austin create a law to stop the Hebrew Israelites from harassing people in public, on street corners and in parking lots. Because I see you niggas do that shit in New York. I see you niggas do that in Chicago. See, down here in Texas, we need to introduce something back into the world, and that's gentlemanship. What business is to you to tell some strange woman that she's a hoe or she's a bitch? A woman that doesn't belong to you. You're not married to this woman. She's not a member of your family. She's just a woman going about her to and from about her business, and you over here harassing her stuff. No, we need a law on that. That's what needs to happen. Okay, that's what needs to happen. And I'll make goddamn sure it happens. I can go to Democrat, Republican. I don't give a fuck. Make sure these laws are passed. But first, Trumpism needs to be defeated. Okay. That's what the fuck and Trump, in order to also one of the legs to defeat Trumpism is also defeat. Hey, if Donald Trump can fuck up another man's person's Second Amendment right, if Donald Trump can fuck up somebody's 14th Amendment right, if Donald Trump can fuck up the 22nd Amendment, Donald Trump can fuck up the 10th Amendment, then what's preventing me from fucking up their goddamn First Amendment? The First Amendment saying you got a freedom of free speech. You don't got the freedom to harass somebody on the street corner. You can believe that dumb shit about God, that women are not created in the image of God. You can believe that shit all you want. But don't get up into the street corners harassing these women in the streets of Austin, in the streets of Houston, and what's her name? Tanya's out there in Dallas. She said the Hebrew Israelites is out there in Dallas doing that shit. We're gonna put an end to this shit. We're gonna stop us. No, don't you bring that New York bullshit down here. Harassing people. Take that shit back to the fucking north and keep it up in the north. We don't play this shit down here in the south. See, we actually respect womanhood in the South. Why you up in a man's business? No, why you up in a woman's business when you two got them chick and shit to fight City Hall? You over there yelling at women. There's a fire marshal. Y'all should have put your necks on. There's a police chief. You should put your necks on. There's a sheriff. You should put your foot on. There's a mayor and city hall that you should be on top of their heads. No. But you on street corner saying the white man will be your slave when Yahshua comes to the planet and the Most High. See, I pay close to you niggas who say the word Most High. I look at y'all weird. Not because y'all called the Lord the Most High. Is most of y'all, most people who are Christian or from the classical Judeo-Christian narrative, we call God God. When y'all use the term Most High, y'all already identifying yourself who you really are. So I'm not offended by the word Most High. I'm offended that y'all are part of the Hebrew Israelites. And y'all like to sit there and follow women to stores and shit. No. We're going to stop that. That needs to be stopped. Even Middle Earth, the Muslim, a guy who is Islamic, who's called the Middle Earth, even he made a video about some of you Manosphere nuts. Even he said, I wish you tell my woman what to do. You're always up in the women's business. He said, I wish, you know what? Let me try to find, you know what? Fuck that. I'll find it later. I'll find it in a later video. Yeah, he called you black Manosphere. That Arab man called you black Manosphere niggas. Queen said, follow him in the stores. Okay. I don't think Queen. Oh my God. I'm going to show Queen. I'm gonna show Queen. She doesn't believe it. Okay, I'll show you. I'll show you. Let me go ahead and show you. And you be sitting like, oh, okay, I see why Big J saying that. Following women in stores and shit. Who cares a woman is dressing provocative? Ain't nobody's business. And besides, it's summertime. You niggas wearing go Power Ranger outfits. Hold on, I'm gonna find this video. I'm gonna find that video. Give me a minute. Like I said, I jumped off the cliff. I guess y'all know what that means now, huh? Let me try to find this video. Hold on. Let me try to find it. Because I'm deadly serious about what I'm for. Oh, here it is. I found it. And let me go ahead and share it. I don't care. Allow them to guess. The process already started. Because everybody want to write books? Okay, I write laws. How about that shit? Anyway. You know what? Let me skip all that. Let me skip all that. Let me skip all that.
Because people, when you represent yourself that way, they're not gonna respect you a certain way. Oh, you a lie. Yeah, you think men respect this? You think if a man walked up to you right now, you think he want to wife you? I don't want to be a wife.
See, that's what I'm talking about. A woman minding her own business. And you got the Hebrew Israelites. Okay. Harassing people on street corners. Everybody trying to shop clothes. Everybody trying to get their nails done, their hair done, and go to eat, whatever the case may be. You over there harassing this woman. This woman ain't bothering you, you Hebrew Israelite. That's why I said there needs to be a law against you niggas. Leave people alone. Everybody minding their business. Leave them the fuck alone. Nobody got time for SBE. There's going to be an anti-SBE law. I'm for it. I'm for an anti-SBE law. You know what? Let me do this real quick. No. I'll do that later. I was going to put that on Thai City's Discord. Because they know what the fuck I'm talking about. We got to stop SBE. Because a lot of y'all think it's okay to harass people. Y'all go out outside of y'all's homes. Y'all just got on the internet talking shit. That y'all think that you can go outside and harass people who you don't even know. Now I wish I still still had the original video where I got this, but anyway. Let's go over here.
The thing about your women, the thing about your woman, even if a woman feels like she's free, she can't do this over there.
She can't because of the religion of belief that we
see. Now look, you got this nigga wearing a headband, and these niggas, the Hebrew Israelites, don't own a fucking store. But this Arab man who's Muslim, he owns a store. He ain't telling no woman what to do, how to talk, blah, 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 blah. No, but you harassing people on store or front of stores and sidewalks and shit. Yeah, now you remember. It's time to make things right again. I get tired of people that, oh, it's okay to do this. It's okay to harass people. It's okay to harass people. Yay. No. We can put a stop to this shit. That's why I jumped off the cliff. I ain't just jumped off the cliff. I ran off the bitch. Oh, Big J, you too serious. Nah, because y'all hired a white dude to call CPS on certain black women in the space. Some of y'all were cheering that shit on a few years ago. But y'all want to laugh at me and shit. Nuh-uh. The time for laughing is over. It's time for the gnashing of the teeth. I'll make sure your teeth is gnashing together. Because it's time to make things right, jackass. Let me go ahead and play some of this.
we raised on.
So what do Arab women or Middle Eastern women have to do with this And this whole week going to another man and try to talk about another man that's not of your culture, not of your race, and not of your nationality in order to shame the woman of your own race, a woman who is not your wife, not your sister, not even a family member. You trying to shame this woman, and you trying to compare against women over in the Middle East. Well, let me help you out, because see, that's one of these stupid shame, blame, and explain arguments. Well, let me help you out with this. The Middle East is a place where, well, I can't say the entire Middle East, but where it's very strict. Therefore, women usually get will sacrifice or forfeit their lives. Lives are, I put a better argument. Lives are forfeit when expressing some sexual liberation. Whereas in America, in the West, we live in America where the individual right supersedes the rights of the group. So while you sitting over there trying to do this blackity black, trying to shame somebody to doing what you do, maybe you need to thank God you live in the United States, because the way I see it, what y'all doing is sinful too, when 4 or 5 of you black men is accosting a woman who's minding her own business. And the thing is, how about you mind your own business instead of you worrying about what somebody else doing?
But us as black men, this is why we're asking.
It's not about.
No, because when you look at our people are the only one that do stuff like that.
Wait, we are the only people that do what? We the only people that do what? Oh, we the only people that dress up with scantily clad. We the only people that do X, Y, and Z. Well, maybe you might need to get out the hood and go to some of these country clubs, these suburban areas, and you see scantily clad women over there as well. So, and most of those people are not black. So what are you talking about? We the only people that do this. Well, have you been to Africa? Have you been to South America? See, what you did, and a lot of y'all are very victims of this. Y'all come with these conservative, quote unquote, conservative Christian ideology, and I'm using these in quotation terms, by the way, because you're trying to control somebody, and it's disguised with the whole I'm trying to help somebody. No. You just don't like her dressing the way because she's not coming to where you are at. This is what the problem is. Negroes like y'all will come online and trying to shame somebody when they know and they don't care. No, how about though you terraform the environment? Terraform Keisha is not the way, Negro.
Last time you seen a Middle Eastern, hold on, wait. When's the last time you seen a Middle Eastern woman walk into your store dressed like this? Never.
Well, in the words of a famous wrestler, he said, to be the man, you gotta beat the man. So while you Negroes is over there copying pleas about the lack of manhood that you have, woo, why won't y'all get a job? Woo, so you can get your bank loan. Woo, so you can sit there and get your storefront. Woo, so you can dictate what's inside of your establishment. Woo, so you can terraform the environment. Woo, so Keisha just like her won't sit there and actually dress appropriate, while y'all looking like a bunch of teenagers wearing stupid head. Doing that, maybe y'all need to start wearing some 3-piece suits. and a tie, a bow tie. And also on top of that, maybe y'all need to have a correct thinking of if you build it, they will come. Y'all so worried about trying to correct a woman. Yourself. Y'all can't even dress yourself right. That's why they air us a storefront while your black ass don't have nothing but your balls in your hand. While y'all dress up like go-go Power Ranger, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle outfits. And I'm not here to defend that woman. Because she going, what? You know, squawking. Mind y'all's business. This is the reason why they don't respect you. That's why they don't respect you as black men. Because you got your priorities is messed up. That's really what is the problem. My name is Big J Triple X. Oh yes, we're going to continue this. Yes, there was going to be a sequel to this video, and it's coming right after this. Oh yeah, hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Let me sound like Ric Flair again. Woo! Woo! I'm the black Ric Flair in this motherfucker. Woo! I'm the real nature boy. I wear cashmere sweaters, bitch. I wear three-piece suits and a tie, nigga. You niggas just don't. Woo! Hebrew Israelite niggas got none of the talk about. But here, see now, clue. This is the clue. Clue, you want some bullshit, clue? Now, how come it's not showing up? Hold on, no. I'll tell you what. Let me stop sharing. Let me not share, and let me bring this back up. Let me bring this back up. All right, I'm gonna bring that website, Slain Evil, again. Let's bring this back up. Now, can like y'all see the website? Good. Okay, good. Y'all finally. So, clue. You were talking a lot of shit, clue. All right. You were talking a lot of shit. You were trying to run interference on Brown Ellie's channel. So I'm here. So you try to run interference. I support be it SYSBM, but and then those nigga, you said you don't know what it is. Well, how's it a hate group? I gave the fucking ass website. See, a lot of y'all, because Big J likes white women, and Big J likes black women, Big J likes Asian women, Big J likes Latinas, Big J likes Native American women. Listen, I like pussy. Okay, I like women, right? But because I have the liking of women, and I'm not racially in the oh, I tell you what, because I have white women on my channel who are regulars on my channel, you niggas said Big J is SYSBM. Y'all been saying that shit for years. I told you niggas, no, the fuck I'm not. Because I don't hate black women. I don't hate my mama. I don't hate my sister. I don't hate my niece. I don't hate my grandmother, bitch. All right? You bitch ass niggas. I don't hate none of these women. But you do. You hate y'all's mama. You hate y'all's grandmother. And I saw truism trying to use this Al Curry's thing to clap on every old black woman. I noticed that shit too. But anyway, let's talk about is this a hate group? Now, Clue says something. He asked, well, Big J, you don't want us to be, and Clue asked this stupid ass question and go in Southern Breeze. I think though you was there earlier tonight. I think though you was there earlier tonight on Brownies. So Clue asked this stupid ass question, and it was hold on. I'm not stuttering when I'm doing this. Stupid ass question. Let me say it again. Stupid ass question. Trying to run interference. Don't you ask me dumb ass question, because I already answered your goddamn question. Okay, you wasn't there, Southern Breeze. This nigga gonna ask a question. Well, if you don't want us to be conservative, because I said that the Manosphere and the Black Manosphere and the Black Women's Empowerment Movement. See, some of y'all thought that I was just jumping on black men's asses. I'm jumping on these black women who's part of that BWE shit. Because both of y'all do the same shit. Y'all talk shit about black men, black women, and then y'all romance with the shit. Y'all sit there and talk about black dysfunction, and then y'all take y'all's black dysfunction on Fox Soul. So Fox News, so Rupert Murdoch, the owner of Fox, can talk shit about black people. Just like how some of you niggas go to Vlad. And white people use Vlad to lock some of you Negroes up. That's how dumb you niggas are. But anyway, let's get back. Let's get. So Clue asked the question. Well, if you don't want us to be conservative, then what you want us to be? I said, be yourself, nigga. That's what the fuck I said. I said, be your goddamn self. I ain't tell you be conservative or be liberal no. I said, be your fucking self. And Clue said, I didn't know it was I support SYSB what it means. But then, nigga, you didn't know that this website exists of the tenants. See, I know Bamatumbe, and I know King Sigma. King Sigma created this bullshit. The tenants that everybody else and truism knows about this. Now this nigga did not want to read. So Clue stopped reading at number 3. He went to the 1, 2, 3. That was it. He did not want to read the rest of this shit. So what I'm going to do, and there will be a part 2 to this. See, I'm going to ask some of the Caucasian ladies, the women who are white, my white supporters, my white female supporters. I'm gonna ask these ladies if I'm gonna email y'all. I'm gonna say, hey, do y'all want to talk about this? Because I want to see how the white females, the white women, how would they look at this? Because some of these white women, they date black men. So I want to know, how would they feel about shit like this? But anyway, let's read. But since the ladies are not here, and this is an impromptu live stream because I was going to ask him to come on about this. But let's read this shit. Let's read it together. Why SYSBM is a hate group. SYSBM, I'm talking about number one, the movement, philosophy, lifestyle originate created by the founder, by the mad bus driver who wears a bucket on his head. It's not about saving the black community. Far as we know, far as we are concerned, the black community is dead, and the black women were the ones who killed it. By the way, I mentioned before, the black woman are the black community. Black men, on the other hand, in their eyes, are not considered to be the part of the black community. They're black female, aka the daggle. Not my words, their words, by the way. Looks upon them as outside help to forward her agenda and her agenda alone. Number two, we at the SYSBM Knights Roundtable recognize the necessary to exclude, keyword, exclude black women from any and all building and construction endeavors due to the fact that the modern day black female contractual obligations towards the state is to keep black society and black men flat on their faces until the end of time. In other words, you cannot build anything with the black witch. Keyword, watch it. Let's highlight this shit. The black witch in your midst. Nothing you attempt to build will be successful because she, at the same time, will try her best to sabotage and destroy the works as per her state application and obligation. Now, does this sound like, press 1 if you can hear me in the chat. Like I said, I jumped off that cliff. Y'all been ridiculing me. Y'all been trying to roast me. Listen, that roasting shit gonna stop. Press 1 in the chat room if you can hear me. Because we're gonna prove that you are a hate group. Now, I'm only on what? Number 2. I'm on number 2. We already established that SYSBM is a hate group. Why? Because y'all refer to black women as the black witch. So you already, and then earlier in number 2, you said exclude black women from every endeavors. So we already established you are a hate group. In 2026, we're gonna make it. Yeah, motherfucker. We about to go here with this shit. I told you, I jumped off the cliff. Now, SYSBM is we on number 3 right now. It's all about expanding one's dating, marrying, procreation options with high quality women. Now, in its early stages, the SYSBM did include. Watch it. Hold on. Did include, keyword, in its early stages, SYSBM did include, put a pin in that, did, quality, functional, feminine, good looking, in shape, natural, submissive, cooperative, and child-free black women. Does this sound like a hate group to you? Does this sound like a hate group? Because they're already establishing a negative stereotype. Well, black women ain't having babies like they used to, nigga. You are a hate group and we're going to force Google to take us out. Now, I'm sorry, I had an outburst because that fat nigga Nate tried to come after me earlier tonight. I told Nate what time it is. Because I got money, nigga. I will come. Let me be quiet for a minute. However, it is widely recognized by the SYSBM troops that at this point, such women have become an extreme rarity to the point of extinction. Wait a minute. There's about 2-3 black women I was trying to fuck, and they don't have no kids. There was 2 black women I was trying to get hitched with. And let me say, it's like pulling teeth for some of y'all. It's like pulling teeth, but I'm gonna leave my personal shit out of this. Okay? Thus, the non-mixed black female by default is excluded as a variable. Wait a minute, hold on. The non-mixed black female by default is excluded as a viable and sustainable choice for a long-term companion by a true SYSBM practitioner. A free-thinking black men who practice SYSBM will almost certainly find themselves dealing with a quality woman of non-black ethnicities or mixed race families. Additionally, SYSBM rejects straggle daggles from all races of women. But wait a minute. But you call non-black, you said non-mixed black women. You said, see, this is why y'all hate group. Non-mixed black women by default is excluded as a viable and substantial choice for long-term companion. This is why you a hate group. Number 4, and yes, y'all going to get, and I'm gonna add some more enemies to the list. With number 4, and somebody gonna accuse me of starting shit and instigating. Watch this for number 4, right? For number 4, as stated concerning MGTOW and SYSBM and ITMOR, though there may be similarities in the lifestyle, are not one and the same. Wait a minute. Let's stop. Why is there a certain YouTuber, you're supposed to be the MGTOW Avenger, kept on tagging SYSBM, BBGS? I'm talking to you. When you don't have a white woman. And then on top of that, there is another nigga on the opposite side of it by the name of the MGTOW Avenger. Why you keep hashtagging SYSBM when no white woman don't want your black ass? No woman at all wanted you. Because you're just a trifling, because the real SYSBM niggas don't want your MGTOW ass around. Be quiet. Now, let's get back. Let's get back to number 4. From what I understand concerning ITMOR, the women you're settled down, marry, and procreate with must be a black female. On the other hand, SYSBM lifestyle gives black men the freedom to date, marry, procreate with the quality women of any ethnicity. In other words, we are not restricted to black siren siren alone. Notice how now they call you black siren. All right. SYSBM encouraged the black man to travel the world. Passport bros. SYSBM encouraged the black man to travel the world and to experience new people and new cultures. As I stated before, as a black man who lives in the United Kingdom, the attack on the passport, holding black men from the passport, dick policing units of the pro-black black male community back in 2019 is a foreign concept to me, as over here processing the passport is a fundamental tenet of the black people, period. And as I said before, in the UK, as a black man, not having a passport will be looked upon as a strange and frowned upon. Very strange and frowned upon. Okay, let's go down to number 6. Yes, we're gonna prove that SYSBM is a hate group. Here we go. SYSBM is all about the honesty and self-improvement. Really? Really? Well, how did old boy how come somebody's Latina wife got rid of his ass? Do I need to bring up his name up? Y'all know who I'm referring to. This is another reason why the SYSBM Brotherhood rejects the modern day westernized black female and recognize we cannot mash well together with her. The current philosophy of the black woman in 2019 is beyond and is to blame black men for everything that goes wrong in their eyes, yet take accountability for absolutely nothing. Any relationship where only one party is ever held account is doomed one from the start. Like Shane blame and explain. Like how y'all y'all do the same shit because y'all like the what? SBE, shame, blame, and that goddamn explain. Okay? Do we need? Yeah, Angelica. Clue is a bitch. Say it right now, Angelica. Clue is a bitch. Okay? And what happened in that hotel room, Angelica? I want the video of what happened in that whole hotel room. I want to know what happened in that hotel room about, she got fucked by 4 men and she did the Nazi salute. Wait a minute. I'm about to drop the link for this later on, Angelica. I gotta drop the link on that shit. You mean them niggas fuck this white broad and this white broad turned around and did a Nazi salute? That's why these niggas need to be investigated. I'm sorry, these niggas need to be investigated and kicked the fuck off of social media for promoting mental illness. Yes, promoting mental illness. And I mean that shit. I mean every word I said. Number 7. SYSBM staunchly rejects feminism, homosexuality, LGBTQ and any other and all branches that we don't support the lifestyles that are decent, okay, I can't say that word. Reprobate, degenerate, dysfunctional, reprehensible, malevolent, abominable, unnatural, and contaminated. Wait a minute. Let's stop right there. Wait a minute. Hold on. Y'all had sex with a white woman and the white woman doing a Nazi salute after y'all bust y'all nuts in the bitch. Clue. Y'all had a white woman. Y'all took y'all gangbang a white woman and she turned around and did Hi Hitler. and you got the fucking nerve to try to chin check me, nigga. You try to chin check me, but you supported one of you niggas had a white woman do a high salute, high Hail Hitler, Hail Hydra. And you know, I ain't gonna say Hitler, Hail Hydra. This woman said Hail Hydra, and then y'all bust a nut in the bit. I didn't know about this, Angelica. You got to tell me more about this. You might want to tell me more about it. Say I didn't know about this. I didn't know about that until you brought that up. I didn't know about that shit. That's why I said we need to have a congressional hearing. We need to have a hearing in Austin. We need to have a hearing in fucking Atlanta. We need to have a hearing in Baton Rouge. We need to have a hearing in Sacramento, and have these niggas up on the hearing and ask them, are y'all a hate group? I'm serious. That got to go. I'm serious. I'm deadly serious about what I'm saying. Additionally, I'm going back to number 7. Additionally, we do not believe that men and women require equal rights because we accept inherent differences between the sexes. Men and women are not the same. It is a man's duty to lead and the women's duty to follow his lead. Wait, stop. That goes against number 1 right there. Hold on. This right here contradicts at number 1. Right here. It's not about saving the black community, but men are supposed to lead the community. If you are allowing the community to be destroyed, who's at fault? But you said men are supposed to lead the community. Number 7 contradicts number 1. Make that make sense. So you're gonna blame the black woman for the downfall of the black. You said you want the black community to be burnt up, but then you said it's a man's duty to lead and it's women's duty to follow. Make that make sense. It's called. See, a lot of you niggas don't know how to comprehend. See, I'm comprehending what's being written down. Because number 7 contradicts number 1 and also contradicts number 1, number 2. That's how dumb you niggas sound. Let's go to let me go ahead and continue. Because I got all night now. I got all night. This is another reason, yet another reason why the black male, black female relationships typically do not work. Black women refuse to submit and be led by the right type of black men. Though they'll have no problems following a lead of a 12 gauge Mike, Phil Mice, Cheddar Boy, Nancy, Shorty Fist, Spinner Boy, Spoonie, and Sippy Zister, men and women are equal in value, but not in terms of rank and authority. Whoa, stop right there. Stop right there. If you men were so good, Phil Mouse and 12 gauge Mike and Cheddar Boy and Shorty Fist wouldn't steal those bitches. You dumb sons of bitches. This is how dumb you sound. This is how you shines. This is how you shines are so stupid. You country, you telling to the world you got no balls. You had no balls to fight. And when I said fight, I ain't talking about fist fighting. Challenging Cheddar Boy, challenging Phil Mouse, challenging Spinner Boy, challenging Spoonie and Shiffy Zeister. This is how stupid you sound. You trying to terraform the bitch. No, nigga. You supposed to terraform the environment so there won't be no 12 gauge Nikes, no Phil Moss, no Cheddar Boy, etc., etc., etc. You need to sit the fuck down and to shut the money fuck up. Bitch ass niggas. About that white girl doing the Nazi salute when them niggas bust up beside the bitch. See, Clue should have shut the fuck up. This is what. Oh, whoa. I have a legit screenshot of old boy saying the white woman's honey is sweeter. And she did the high Hydra. But you niggas got the fucking nerve to come after me. And I told one of you niggas, I'll sue you. You come at me, bitch, I'll sue the shit out your ass. And I meant it. Oh, Big J, you taking it personal. When y'all got a white boy calling y'all hired a white boy to call CPS on people in the sector you do, I take this shit personal. Shut the fuck up. Now, the man is in charge of the woman. Any woman who refuses to accept this must be rejected. Wait a minute. But yet you said up here that we shouldn't save the black community. You said, and I'm saying right now for anybody who is concerned, I am not pro-black. I am not pro-black. Even though I'm a black man, I'm proud to be black, God damn it. I'm not on that red, black, and green Pan-African bullshit. But anyway, I gotta put that out there for some people. Before there's any any misunderstanding here. Now back to number 8. Oh, somebody popped on the panel. Hold on. Let's see who this is. Oh, Angelica. Okay. Yeah, what's going on, Angelica?
What's up with you?
Oh man, I'm on fire. Nate should have kept his mouth shut. I didn't know the niggas over there was dragging me over there. I just happened to appear. I
was trying to. I text you. Did you get my text message?
No, I was taking a shower and shit, so I didn't know.
Oh,
Yeah, I was in the shower,
I was
so
trying to tell you to chill out. Like it wasn't even. Listen, old boy, like he was cooked way before you were on the panel arguing with him. There are other people on other different sectors talking about him and how. I mean, because I just got, I was legitimately about to go to bed, but just got back from a Discord where we were all talking about him because, he wants to make himself content. So we make him content about talking about how terrible he sounds as a black man. So, I mean, it is what it is. That's why I was trying to tell you, like, it wasn't super, like, I get your point, and I don't want you to, like, not feel the way that you feel. I want to say
right.
that. But there are certain people on this platform that you only know them one way. When you see them in other spaces and you see how they interact with people, it colors your fucking lenses completely. Like, you're like, oh. This is like Clue to me is one of like what is that Adam Sandler movie where the one black guy like the two black guys were arguing. He's like, no, these are my white people in the in the baseball game. I can't remember what movie that is, but there's some Adam Sandler movie where the two black dudes start arguing about who gets access to the white people. Clue is one of those kind of guys. He will fight another black man or another black person for his access to white people and white adjacentness. You know what I'm saying? And so I've never, as long as I've seen him on YouTube, I've never interacted with him. So it was just funny to me. He's like, yeah, I don't know who you are. And I'm like, oh, you don't? Really? You sure? You sure you don't know who I am? Because I've seen you for fucking years. You know what I'm saying? I've just never said shit to you because I see how you operate. I see how you operate in white spaces versus how you operate in black spaces. And there's a lot of dudes. I legit, Big J, I have a fucking file of these guys.
I'm very tempting. I'm tempting. Let me not. I got too much files. I don't.
I'm telling you, like, it's not a secret. I don't hide it from nobody. Like, it is whatever it is. But I mean, he's not the only one. There's a whole gang of them that go over to white spaces and they're so domesticated and so soft and so, pleasant to be around. They are completely fucking different. This is how people like Shannon Sharp exist. This is like, like, and that's why, and I know that you want to bang on these dudes or whatever like that, but types like Clue are like, they're second class citizens. That's all that I'll say. Not dealing with color. They operate as second class citizens. Period. And that's how he likes it. His wife will cuss him out, in the chat. Why you simping for this other woman? Like, don't you see me right here? You
You
doing
talking
all this?
about? You talking about that smart ass British woman?
I don't know who she is, but when I was watching
Yeah,
it,
is she? Uh, oh,
listen, she was standing on business. When I was watching, he says that, I didn't watch his stream, but me and a few other people privately watched it and fucking cackled the whole goddamn time. You know what I'm saying?
mm,
Laughing
mm.
at his ass because like he was so belligerent drunk that it was ridiculous. It was absolutely ridiculous. He's letting people toss him around on his own fucking panel. Closer to the end of the stream, his wife is like questioning like his fucking loyalty and shit. Like, how can you defend this woman? Like, I align more with his wife than I do with him.
Ooh,
That's how bad that shit was, and he don't even know it because he was too drunk. That's
Cause
why I
that
asked him. I said, "Did you go back and watch your own stream? Because you look fucking crazy."
so see that was the second point I was going to talk about. What about the white girl doing the high Hydra shit, the high Hitler salute?
Listen, yeah, he going defend her because that's his white woman. That's his honey. That's sweeter than the black woman's honey. You know what I'm saying? So you know,
So
even like literally, like somebody was like, "How can you say this?" and your wife is in the chat. Like that's how drunk he was on that panel doing
can
that
you?
fucking stream.
Is that live stream still up?
It's
Still,
on his page. You have to go to his page. It's there.
and when did
Listen,
this
Big J,
happen?
don't.
I'm gonna download that.
Oh my
I'm sorry.
God.
Go ahead. Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
downloading that.
know. I don't. I'm not a subscriber of his, but if you go to his channel, it can't be because I mean he don't have that much viewership like that. Like he talks a whole lot of shit, but his viewership is whatever. You'll find it. You'll find it. I can't remember. I have to. So what I'll do is I'll ask tomorrow and then I'll send it to you because I
Okay.
know somebody got it. But I mean, the shit is
Mm,
funny. It's hilarious.
mm.
She wasn't doing no like the whole fucking night, all 8 hours. He's trying to explain to other people about how she wasn't doing, and that's not what it was. Like he is one of like four people that are making that argument. I mean, even other white people are questioning his ass.
It's sad that white people are calling out coons out. It's sad when I see that shit. Even they're like, huh? You know. So
This
so
shit is
what? So
funny.
so 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 tell me something. So there was a white woman being she was having sex, and she did a high Hitler. When did this occur?
This was Super Bowl weekend. So back in February.
So one of those guys got with this woman,
One
and
of
then
them
they
did, from how I understand it. Yeah.
one of them did.
Yeah. And from how I understand it, it was after the salute. So,
Wait. Okay. Now that's even
because
worse.
I feel like
That
that's important. That's important, right?
that
When we're talking about
that
this.
okay. It's one thing to be fooled when you having sex with a white person. The white person turned around and did something racist, right? But
Right.
she did something racist before, and then y'all still got up in her box.
That's
Oh my God!
that's how the timeline looks now. I talked to the guy. I haven't asked him, like, cuz I was kind of in shock when it came out. But the way that the timeline looks is that they smashed after she hit the fucking Elon. You know, that's how it looks.
Hail Hydra, Hail Hitler. Yeah.
Pretty bad.
Oh man.
Yeah, so when people, when that whole Shannon Sharp thing, and I don't know if you circled black on that, but there's a lot of whole other information that I think you and Pure need to look over that makes Shannon look fucking crazy out in these streets. But that shit, when people are talking about like black men and the pathology of like white women, and you remember when I was joking about like what if like the girl was like, when Sharp is like mid stroke and she's dropping like the N-word on him, like that shit is really real in a way that I don't even understand.
As somebody who had sex with a white woman, that's the time I'd be scared. If she said the word nigger, I'm in bed with her, I'm gonna be scared. She gonna say, "Big J, you SA'd me," or "Big J, you did this, you did that." That's the time I'd be scared. You see, and if you saying that shit, and we in the act, no, we done. I'm gonna
I'm just
run.
saying,
No, I'm going to run.
Clue is the
I
kind of man that will defend a man that has that experience. Like
I
she
will
hit
run.
she hit the N bomb on you mid stroke. You don't know if she's gonna accuse you of rape mid stroke or some shit like that because like she don't like it no more. Like he's gonna be the one to defend the white woman. That's what he's gonna do. Like I mean, you heard it, right?
Yeah, I heard that part. You know,
He
I'll
dropping the hard ER to people on the panel.
I will run. Okay, if a white woman saying that, and I'm in bed with this woman, I'm running. I ain't walking away. I'm running. We don't got nothing else to talk about anymore. You hold on, you slip. We done. No, I'm going.
I'm just
No,
saying, like, yeah, listen, I'm only a woman. I'm
right.
just a silly old black woman that periodically hits a panel, right?
Hmm.
But that is a conversation for men to have. I don't know what is with that shit. But as much as like in the case of Clue, and he wants to, oh, I gave you guys, yeah, you did give us life because we sat and fucking laughed at your ass. Absolutely. And I was having these conversations in a group that included white people that laughed at your ass too. I thought that shit was absolutely fucking ridiculous. That you were absolutely out of fucking line. But you and having your white woman is so much more important than who you are and who you show up as on this fucking planet. That shit is crazy. I don't know what the fuck that pathology is. I don't know who hurt him. I don't know who punched him in his fucking mouth when he was a child. I don't know if his mama didn't tell him that she loved him enough. I don't know what the fuck, That's none of my business. But that conversation that you heard earlier is the fucking result. And
Damn.
this is why I'm telling you, you need not to get on these panels, and because you don't know these people the same way everybody else knows them. Because they show up in other spaces, Big J, and they show up completely fucking different. The only reason that I showed up on that panel was because of you.
Yeah,
Because
cause
I was
like,
worried that you were going to bring your fucking ass back on that panel and you were going to
mhm.
argue with a man that defends shit like that. And that's the reason why I blew that shit out. Since you want to bring it up, since you want to like you want to ask me questions in the fucking chat, let's fucking talk about it. And I didn't even have to say a whole lot. You seen how the panel in the fucking chat responded to his ass?
Angelica, my mind was blown. And thank you for telling me to get off the panel. Thank you for telling me to get off the panel, because I was getting in the way of the truth.
Yeah. You were arguing with somebody that Clue, in regards to you, Clue is punching above his weight class. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like he's not where you're at and where face. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And
What happened? What happened to the internet? Hey, what happened to the internet? Hello? Hello? Angelica. No, my mind is blown, y'all. Yeah, my uh that was Angelica. She was in the middle of she was mid sentence. I didn't hear what she got to say, but um my mind is blown. Okay. Uh damn, I didn't did you see the boat crashing Brooklyn Bridge? No, I did not. Yeah. Come back up though, Angelica. Yeah. It looked like though you was dropped because you was in mid sentence, and then hold on. I'll put the link back in for you. I'll put the link back in for you. Okay. Oh, okay. Never mind. She okay.
I don't know
Okay.
what happened. Was that me?
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know. I hate getting on StreamYard on my phone or on my iPhone.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me see. Okay. Queen Sunkiss's on. I
Sunkiss.
uh oh. What
Wait,
happened?
where'd
Hold on.
she go?
Yeah, where'd
Wait.
she go? Uh oh. You see, hold on. V Dub's after you say fine. Yeah. Angelica's fine though. Yeah, she is. She is fine though. But anyway,
Hello? Wait, whose
Queen,
mic
Queen,
is that?
yeah, Queen. Like your mic is messing up.
Oh,
Yeah, hold on. I'll put you in the back. Okay. All right, hold on. I'll let put her. She's on mute. You blown my mind,
yeah.
Angelica. My mind is fucking blown. I didn't know about this. I I'm just sitting here just I'm just my mind is blown. I didn't realize this white woman did a Nazi salute before they smashed. Uh
But listen, that's not even the good part about that story, though. because there was another
Wait.
black man. No, like
Oh.
Clue in the Nazi salute is like small change. So there's another black man, right? That
Mm-hmm.
is married. He's married to an Asian woman, right? And so
Uh-huh.
he goes online and he says that he's in an open relationship and all this other shit, right? And so he sends for this Pakistani or Iraqi woman. She was also like a translator back in the day during the Iraqi war and whatnot. So he sends for her to come out to Vegas. Now, mind you, this woman is married to a white man. This white man is MAGA, right? And she's also MAGA. Like she's ended up like being voted into some sort of position in a school district in another state and has taken away like programs from black and brown children and just all children, right? You know what I'm saying? But she would get online because before she went out to Vegas, she got online and said, "Oh, I'm married. I'm this, I'm that." She gets to Vegas and she's like, "No, I'm divorced. My husband beats me." Right? And so this
Mm-hmm.
other black man sends for her. And the reason why the whole fucking Nazi salute and this Mel Pandora situation is a thing because she was the one who told on her ass and said that she was fucking on a black man, right? While
Uh-huh.
she's a married woman, married to a MAGA fucking white nationalist and shit. So this shit is bad. It is bad. They're willing to risk life and fucking limb. But this is what they do, and this is what Clue wants to defend, right? He
But
wants to
yet,
defend shit like that.
yeah, but y'all are daggles. Y'all straggle daggles in his eyes. The black woman is maggles. I want y'all to understand that. That that is some shady ass whole ass shit that they doing with these white women and these Arab women. But y'all are the maggles. Make
Listen,
that make sense.
call me whatever the fuck you want, right? But I make my
Uh-huh.
own soap. I grow my own food, and bitch, here soon I'll be raising my own fucking meat. So call me whatever the fuck you want to call me. Just don't call me late for dinner. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Just don't
Mm-hmm.
call me late for dinner because that won't be happening, you know? I mean, and whatever, like I told Clue, whatever makes you sleep better or feel more comfortable engaging with me, whatever you need to do is fine. I don't have to participate in whatever mental gymnastics you need to go through. Absolutely the fuck okay. If you need to have those moments, then fucking have them. I say get a therapist, but he say he wants to fucking argue. My whole thing is just tell these people how you was defending this white woman. That's all. That's all. Beginning and end. And nobody, and I'm saying this, Big J Sun Kiss, nobody has to take my fucking word for it. For nothing. For fucking nothing.
I got to have the hand on that footage. I need my hands on that
I'll,
footage
I'll, I'll send it to you
because
tomorrow. I'll send it to you
okay
tomorrow. But
because
it's going
I
to
got
take you down a fucking rabbit hole. It's going to take you down a fucking, because it's a whole fucking gang of them. And some of the people that you know that you want to argue with are over there. And this is why I'm saying, when
mm,
I told you, when I told you that you need to handle this differently, there was a reason that I said that. Arguing with these motherfuckers on the panel is one thing. If you want to roast a motherfucker and drill on a motherfucker, that's one thing. That's cool. But if you're serious about nipping all this shit in the bud, there's a different way that
mm.
you got to go about it.
And that's why I said I jumped off that cliff. I'm just but but anyway.
Yeah, you jumped off the cliff, but you keep like pulling yourself up on the rope and then hanging on the fucking edge. Is what I'm saying. You be going to places people don't respect what the fuck you gotta say. All other kind of shit. And I'm just telling you, all you gotta do is sit and just watch. And then ask yourself, because this is what I do, is I ask a question. Who the fuck is watching the Watchmen? Because that's what I do.
Mm. Okay. I get what you're saying. I think I get what you're saying. So yeah.
And that's why I
Okay.
said you asked me what I thought. I said I wouldn't say it publicly. You were supposed to call me. Didn't call me. I'm just saying, Clue is a
I should I should
small
I
part
should
of the
I
iceberg.
should have called you. I should have called you and asked.
Clue is a small part of the iceberg. Small. He's just a fucking defender. He's a fucking white knight in this shit. That's it. You can't take him seriously. You know, like again, you listen to it. This is a man that says that a white woman is justified for hitting the fucking Elon salute because black men brought up we're about to get white girl wasted. That was his logic. That's who you want to fucking argue with.
Ooh,
Big J,
they
stop
would,
playing with me.
baby girl. That's oh my God. You just you. I if I had a known, I wouldn't say a fucking word. I wouldn't say a fucking word. Oh, yo, oh my God. Oh, girl, you blew my mind is blown with this information.
He
Yo,
justifying hitting 5-year-olds with the hard ER. This is him. That's who you arguing with. And again, I came up there for you just to be concerned with you arguing with him because I knew who he was. I mean, this man, and I'm gonna keep it a buck, this man will hit certain panels and have to pay white people if he uses the N word with the A, not even a hard ER. This is him. He has to pay white women, that same woman that he was defending.
mm,
Anytime he would hit her fucking link and he would say nigga, he would need to pay her. Mm.
what happened? What happened? I don't. Ooh, ooh, we got to talk about this in private. 'Cause damn, we got to talk about this shit in private one day. Shit. What happened, Angelica? You ain't talking. Damn. Mm. You know what? You know what, Angelica? I think that we. Oh, okay. Okay, she's back. Hold on.
Sorry, I
Let
keep
me take
because I'm
this.
on my phone. I'm
Okay.
on my phone and it keeps like if my screen goes black, it'll just drop me out. But yeah, I'm just saying sometimes you have to pick your battles and not every battle is worth fighting. Because again, this is the internet. You can only know people one fucking way. If you're not everywhere watching these motherfuckers everywhere the fuck they go, you have no idea what they're about. You have no idea how they're compromised, how they bend a fucking knee and kiss a fucking ring. You have no idea.
And these men supposed to be moral and upstanding men, and they think white women are the gate or the gateway or the stargate. They call white women stargate
Listen,
off that movie. Yeah. Wow.
you
Oof.
remember when we were in the back chat and I said, what we going to do if they segregate us and we all had to live behind a fence with each other? I
Hmm.
wasn't asking that question for no fucking reason. I wasn't asking that for no fucking reason because I watch these motherfuckers. I don't say shit to nobody like that. I just watch. Because again, the question is, who's watching the Watchmen?
I'm stunned. This is about this. I'm stunned by the whole discussion over there, and I'm glad I'm glad what's the name cooked um Clue. I'm glad that boxing scholar cooked Clue behind that shit. I just oh, that's too much. And I'm glad the 18 leather cooked him. Oof, man. You know what? You're right. I should be on them panels because that, because I was getting in the way of that. I was getting in the way of that, and I didn't even know about. Mm, thank. Uh-oh. I want to thank you again, Angelica. Yeah, I want to thank you again, Angelica. Damn.
Sorry. Yeah. No, that was me this time. Yeah, you don't need to thank me. Just sometimes like I get that you have this thing like you be wanting to cook the fuck out of these people, right?
I'm at a point of boxing some of these niggas. I'm at that point, Nate, especially Nate. I told Nate though, I'm getting tired of his ass,
He don't
coming
even
at me.
sound like he's screwed on. That man sound, all respect. I don't know that man, but that man sound like he need a caseworker as an adult.
Mm-hmm.
And like sometimes you gotta pick your battles because again, this is social media and people will always present themselves one way, right?
Right. Right.
The question is, are they that same way everywhere else they go? Because you only see them sometimes. You don't see them everywhere else.
Mm-hmm.
You don't see them on their Facebook. You don't see them on their Twitter. You don't see them in those private groups and fucking threads and shit. But there's some people that do. And those some people that do that tell you that sometimes you need to have a seat, have a fucking seat.
Ooh.
There's more than one way to fucking what do they call it? More than one way to skin a cat? There is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I'm feeling okay now. I'm feeling good now. I ain't mad no more. I ain't mad no more.
Listen, every
Yo.
time you think about Clue, think about the notion that every time that man goes into certain spaces and he uses the N word, he got to pay a white person for it. Just think about that the next time you engage with him. It'll completely color your fucking lens. Like literally, there was like a running joke that there was an intro and Clue was a part of that intro. And like when his like AI image came up, he was the slave. Literally. Literally, my guy.
Mm, mm, mm,
Don't take listen.
mm.
Like when I found about it, when I
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
again, oh
You
my
got
God. Can you hear
okay.
me?
Yeah. I hear you
Okay.
now. Go ahead.
All right. I thought I lost myself again. But yeah, like when it was first told to me that, oh, do you know who Clue is? Like he's in this intro, but he has like the slave photo. And I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Like you lying. Wait, is it connected to my fucking headset? I don't know.
I hear you. I hear you.
Oh,
I hear you
okay, okay. I was
just
just
fine.
making
I
sure
hear you
because
just
I
fine.
know my headset is in my bedroom,
Uh,
and if it's close, it'll pick up. But
yeah. I'm just speechless as what you're telling me. That's all.
literally, I like I sit in Discord sometimes and I be fucking confused as shit. Like I have to take fucking sabbaticals behind the shit that people fucking tell me about some of these guys. I am not lying to you, Big J. I am not fucking lying.
I
Like
believe
when
you.
I heard that and I'm like, who the fuck are you talking about? They're like, well, do you know who Clue is? Yeah, I know who Clue is. I don't fucking talk to him. What about him? Well, there's an intro and he's like, he has like the slave photo in the intro. Nah, you gotta show me. And they played that shit. And I'm like, yo,
A
for
bald
real?
head, a bald headed nigga with glasses, and he's playing.
I
He's
mean,
in
the
a
AI
slave
photo don't
outfit.
even look like him. That's the first problem. But he's in like this fucking like I mean, dressed like he was a fucking sailor, fucking holes in his shirt and fucking raggedy ass pants and shit like that. Like that's how people are representing him in white spaces on a fucking intro to a stream. You
You know what? I might need to start drinking again because I got to absorb all this. This is too much
And like I said,
shit.
he's just the fucking public defender of the shit. And he's one of many. He's not the only one. But some of the
Mm.
guys that you like to argue with, I see them in other spaces and they show up completely different.
Yeah, I find it weird that some of these, you know, that's why I have no respect for people like Pastor $40 because yeah, I because they do the same shit, and then it's not the whole not salute shit line white. It's a whole when they're talking white when they're in white spaces, they do some whole ass shit, and then they act big and bad in the big and over here and shit. They be in the best behavior on I don't care if Weibo Jones channel or uh Monkey the Ranty Monkey channel. Doesn't matter whose channel it is. Black people on those white spaces that act all calm and cool. When you see these same niggas over here, they want to chimp the fuck out.
Listen, I've ran down on Fatty on a panel a
Oh,
couple of times.
and
It's a
and, and that that white girl's dragging the shit out of Fatty. That white girl Ava, that white girl Ava, she dragging the shit
yeah,
out of yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Ava's dragging the shit out of Fatty. Fatty can't do shit. And I'm like, oh my god, you a black man. This white girl she dragged him for days, almost
I mean,
weeks, on
that's why I
nonstop.
can say I don't know if you were there that day, but I think you were there. But that day I was on Raw Talk Cultures panel, and I
Mm-hmm.
was talking about Sharon because
Mm-hmm.
I've seen Sharon show up in other spaces completely fucking different. Like, don't stop playing in my fucking face.
That but everybody thinking I'm jealous of Sherrod. No, that's what I've been telling people. Sherrod's a fucking fraud. I've been telling people Sherrod's a fraud,
Listen,
and
the
and
code.
that's yeah. That's why me and Bomb Cherry stopped talking because I told Bomb bye bye. I told Bomb Cherry bye bye.
But
Me
Bomb
you ain't
don't
talking no more.
know Bomb don't know him the way that I see him, right? The same
Right.
way a lot of people don't know Clue and fucking Sharon and fucking whoever. I ain't gonna name too many names because I don't wanna put take the cat out of the bag. But a lot of these motherfuckers the way that I see them. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And they get in certain spaces and they code switch. They become real demure and docile. And that's just what I mean. It's a bunch of fucking Shannon Sharps running around this bitch. A bunch of them. I don't know what the fuck that is with black men and that fucking acquiescence of fucking white dominance on their fucking neck. But I mean, they will fucking kiss a ring. And that's why I fuck with people like MOT. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm,
I fuck with MOT because he calls it for what the fuck it is. Like motherfuckers that don't want to participate in society, don't want to contribute to society, but want all the accolades that a man gets when he contributes. And motherfucker,
right,
you don't deserve it. And
right.
I just call the shit for what the fuck I see. And I don't have to be nasty. I don't have to call, bitch ass nigga, dusty, bandit, whatever the fuck else. I'll just say, well, just explain to the people what you was doing.
You know, I
That's
want, I
all.
want, I want to does PhD Diva know? Speak about Sherrod, right? One does PhD Diva knows about that cooning shit he does on
I don't
white
think
men,
because she don't go in them spaces, she don't know.
right? And that's why she needs to shut the fuck up when talking to me. That's why Bomb Cherry needs to shut the fuck up. See, I know shit. They don't. See,
So,
there's a reason why I'm going in on his ass because I see because I'm in white spaces. I see the shit. I see some of that shit going on,
hmm
and then they come over here, come in the black side of things, and do this. Well. I'm a black man. I'm a strong black man. Doing that trope. But
hmm
bruh, I'm on Ava's channel. Ava cooking the shit out of J Prince and Fatty. That white girl cooking the shit out of y'all. There's that white girl that cook the shit out of Anger Man. But you coming over here talking about black women ain't shit. But this white woman over here is cooking the shit out of y'all, roasting y'all. Get out of here.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, but this is what I'll say to you, and I'm not trying to justify anything about Bomb or PhD, but you also have to understand is that not everybody knows people the way that you know them, right? People,
Mm,
especially online, people know people only one way, right? And so either you present them with the evidence that they show up in other spaces differently, or you have to let them find out the fucking long way. It's your choice because you have that kind of power in those instances. Do I let this person find out the long way about who they're fucking with, or do I actually give them information about what they do in other places, right? But
mm,
even if you tell them and you give them evidence, it's still up to them at the end of the day what they're going to do with these relationships that they have with people. It's
right.
not up to you.
Right.
But at the end of the day, whichever way that you decide to maneuver is your call, you know? I just so
Mm,
happen to be a type of person that I used to be, oh, don't fool with that person. I didn't see them do this. I didn't see, and people would never listen. And people will always find out the long way. So you know what? I just let everybody find out the long way. There are rare instances, like in tonight, where I'll just say, well, oh, well, since you want to bring this shit up, let's fucking talk about it. Because I barely do that shit. Nobody knows me for that. Ever.
and y'all caught Clue off guard. You caught him off guard on that shit. He could.
Completely.
He thought though you was one of them. I'm using his terms. He thought though you were another black bitch, quote unquote. He's gonna call you a maggle daggle, but you caught him off guard and you out maneuver his ass, and he had to admit about that white girl doing the Nazi salute. I
Mhm.
just even that tells me it's true. Even how he reacted to it was true. But at the same time, I gotta find that video though. I
Hold on.
gotta
In
find
fact, hold on. Give me a second. I don't know if I'm able. God damn it. I wanna. Damn it. Hold on. I wanna show you the salute. But if I click off, I don't know if I'm gonna like lose you.
I'll tell you what. Just go ahead and email me it.
No,
You,
I'm gonna
you, you-
text it to you. I'm not even gonna email it to you. I'm gonna text it.
okay.
Okay, can you hear me still? I'm sorry.
Yeah, yeah,
Hello?
yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
don't.
I hear you. I hear
I
you.
just want you to look at your phone and tell me if that was a closed or open fist.
Oh, what happened? Oh,
I just sent you a message. Look at it.
look at my phone. Why is it acting slow? Hold on. Let me try to see it. Let me try to find it real quick. Is it showing up? I don't know what's wrong with my phone. Why is it? Wait. Holy shit. Oh, I got it. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Yes. Yes, I got it. Hold on. Let me put you back on here.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. Yeah,
So
I got it.
yeah. So the argument, because I showed the conversation to other people, and they were like, no, she didn't do that
Y'all
with a
fucking
closed
that?
fist. That was full hope, open handed, full fingers out. And I was like, yeah, I kind of remember it that way. And then that's what somebody posted in the side chat, and I was just like, okay, yeah, I know I wasn't tripping about it, but thank you for
Well,
reminding me.
okay. Okay. So I'm looking at this, right?
Hmm.
You're fucking that? You niggas are fucking that? Oh man, I got the clown now. Oh man, y'all fucking this? Oh man, I thought it was gonna be some beautiful white woman. You got. Oh man,
No, no,
yo.
this is not sweet
Oh,
chin music. It's not sweet chin music. Sorry.
oh,
Mm-mm.
yo, y'all was fucking that. I can't. I'm looking at this shit. I know you niggas ain't fucking that. And
Yeah,
this
she's
raggedy ass
demure.
white woman.
She's demure and she's kind and she's sweet and she listens to men, you know? That's all
Mm-hmm.
they need,
Mm-hmm.
you know? Baby, I'm gonna listen
She's
to you.
doing she's doing a Nazi salute, and I see a nigga sitting right by her. I don't see. I see his knee, his leg, and his. I think his left hand, left arm. But she over doing that shit.
And that's the man that was like, "Whoa, you can't do that shit. That ain't right. You can't do it. You know that ain't
Oh,
cool.
okay,
You know."
okay.
But you know, he still carries her water too, to this day. You know, the guy that's sitting next to her, I didn't even know it until after the fact, but he be on his stream with a "Make America Great Again" hat on. You know, and that's what I said to Clue. Yeah, you know, Kev that wears the hat and shit. Yeah.
Whew,
So
whew. Ooh, my mind. Ooh.
I mean, they just show up different in different places. You know what I'm saying? Like, I listen. I don't make the shit up. I tell don't fucking take my word for it. That's why I'm not quick to judge nobody. I'm not quick to wag my finger. I just wait for the proof to come out in that shit, and then I'm just like, oh, okay, the paint's drying. What color is this motherfucker? And then I just keep going.
You know what? You're right. I need to step away and step back. I, 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 I you're right.
Listen,
You're right.
you motivate me in the morning. You absolutely do. I don't get me wrong. When you be going off on certain people in the morning, it definitely gets me started, gets my workday going. All that I'm saying though is you don't have to stop doing that, but your lenses need to be colored differently.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay.
Like you got to
This.
start carrying these people differently, like in your mind, because a lot of them are defending bitches like in the fucking messages. You know what I'm saying? They are showing up in spaces with white folks dropping the N bomb on them with the hard R, and they're just sitting there fucking on mute. I have them shits clipped up too. I have a whole lot. I got fucking dossiers on people. I just don't say shit.
All this new information, it's make my head spin. Okay. And that photo, the photo you sent me, oh my God, I did not. Oh man, it was bad when you came on the panel. Now since I'm looking at the photograph and I'm looking at the other shit, this is it's worse. Damn, it's getting worse, worse and worse. Like damn,
You know,
went from
like
bad to worse after this shit.
you can drop the hard
Damn.
ER on a 5-year-old because they deserve it, right?
Hmm.
Like this is why I say that sometimes men think gender first instead of race, even though we shouldn't think that way. But there are a lot of black men that disillusion themselves and think that they can move gender first. You are not white. You are not ambiguous. You are not in a position where you can be white passing, or like some of y'all just don't live in that fucking reality. And
It,
I'm
it,
not saying that I'm not trying to jump through the mental gymnastics of what that means for black men because I'm not a black man. But what I
mm,
do understand is that when black men show up in the world, they do show up a certain kind of way. But there
hmm.
are certain black men like Clue that believe that they can educate themselves out of, career themselves out of, money themselves out of. Nigga, you still black. And then when you show up in certain spaces, you still got to kiss the fucking ring. And I see you kiss the fucking ring.
Now I'm gonna say it like this. I used to be guilty of that. I used to be guilty of the gender first, race second. I used to believe I used to had that mindset. Gender first, race second. Until you see it only the shelf life of that can only go so far because sooner or later, you standing shoulder to shoulder with a white guy on a particular issue. Sooner or later, it's going to turn into a race issue. If you say something to that white female, then all of a sudden he's gonna come up in there and intersect that. It that's why them niggas over there in the Manosphere, that they don't want me to talk about how the white boys like Paul Elam kicked Obsidian and Angerman out of that website, the voice for men. They told Paul Elam, the white boy, told him, don't go. This is rules. Don't step outside the rules. You better color inside the lines. Obsidian and Angerman did not color inside the lines. That's why they're on Black YouTube saying this crazy shit. So yeah. The gender first thing can only go so far
Yeah, it only gets you so
until
far. I'm
until
not
until it
saying,
doesn't. Yeah.
yeah, I'm not saying that there aren't exceptions. Like, there are a bunch of black men that have been super successful in their lives and they can live an existence outside of race, right? And I'm not necessarily trying to
Mm,
make this a race thing, but at the end of the day, it's like you show up in the world looking a certain sort of fucking way, regardless about how you feel about yourself.
right.
There, every time you walk down the street, every time you go into the clothing store, every time you go and interact with somebody that you are very aware of the body that you're fucking in. There are very few Black people that are able to operate, not unless they just don't give a fuck enough. Like, I don't even want to say that I'm one of those kind of people. Like, I'm very aware of my skin, right? But I use that as like a fucking, I don't know, like a fucking axe for myself, like kicking in fucking doors and shit like that, like bitch like me or not, right? But there are certain people that have that same feeling and identify it with something, and then they do code switch. They do have that double consciousness, like the boys was talking about. And I'm not saying that it's the worst thing in the world, but then you do see it manifest in certain people, right? But when it manifests in shit like Clue, you know? It manifests when, like, I see motherfuckers like getting their ass tossed by white people. Like, oh, what's your mama's name? Is your mama's name Shaquana? And they not saying nothing on a fucking panel. I see that shit and they just sitting there kissing a fucking ring. And then they come over here in the Black spaces and they try to convince everybody else, all of these Black people, that there's somebody important because you get your ass stomped on in fucking white spaces and you come back to Black spaces and lick your fucking wounds. The Black community should not be a fucking soft landing for anybody. If you ain't been through the fucking trenches, you shouldn't be here. This should not be the place that you come and then you get your fucking rocks off and you cuss a few motherfuckers out so you can get ready to fight another fucking day. This is not what that shit is about.
Angelica? Thank you. That's all I gotta say. Thank you. Oh my God.
Well, if you would have called me when you were supposed to call me, I would have gave you all this shit. I would have told you not to talk about it because I'm going to still tell you not to talk about it.
True. That's true. That's true. That's true.
But you have to operate, and I'm not telling you to stop doing what you're doing. What I am telling you, again, is that you have to look at certain motherfuckers different. You got to start judging people for real, for real. Everybody's like, oh, I want to be fucking, neutral and all. No, fuck all that neutrality shit. Fuck that. Imagine you, and this is what I say to a lot of people. Imagine you riding down the road, you in the passenger seat, and you're in your friend's car. Your friend gets hit by one of your other friends, right? One of your other mutual friends runs into the back of them. And then they get into an argument. And then you're like, oh, well, both of you guys are my friends. I don't want to get in the middle of it. In the beginning, it works, right?
Right.
But then the person that's been hit is looking at you like, can you call that motherfucker and ask them if they're going to reach out to their insurance company and help me fix my fucking bumper and shit? And you're like, yeah, I would do that, but I don't want to get in the middle of it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? At some point, the person that's been violated is going to look at you as your fucking complicit.
Right.
Oh, you don't want to help me as your fucking friend. And then the person that hit them was like, oh, well, I ain't mean that shit. My intention wasn't to hit them, so I shouldn't be responsible. And then they want you to believe, or they want you to go along with the storyline that because their intention wasn't to harm, that it should be okay. That's what neutrality gets you. Pick a fucking side. Draw a fucking line. You don't have to tell everybody. It's not it's not everybody's fucking business. But people should be making fucking judgment calls, whether it's internally, whether it's with their viewership, with their fucking money, or with how they fucking vote or whatever. However you get down.
Well, Angelica. Uh-oh. Who popped up? Oh, thoughts, Queen.
Hello. Do my mic work?
No, I'm
Not
hearing all
really,
that.
girl.
Yeah,
Okay.
your
Girl, it
mic is
sound like
bad.
you fighting the Matrix, girl. Get out of there.
How
Oh,
about
wait a
now?
minute. No, it's good. I'm gonna mute
Yeah,
up.
yeah,
Go ahead.
yeah. Go ahead.
That's great. No, go ahead. I'm listening to y'all.
Girl, I thought you was coming up here to add something.
Okay, I agree with everything you said. I've been trying to tell people for years about Clue Stupid ass. I just be like, why y'all let, you know, I feel like Black YouTube got a problem with letting certain people hang around in their spaces. We think shit funny too much. And shit is not funny. Because nobody should be letting Clues talk anywhere on their space. Ever.
I don't think
Clue
I'm
used to
I'm gonna
talk.
give Brownie some grace. I don't think that she knew because just based off of the little bit of exchange in the back chat, like she had an understanding, but I don't think that she knew. I'm gonna be a little bit charitable to her, but go ahead, Queen.
Clue. Okay, so I move around a lot on YouTube. So I be in spaces that are in no way, shape, form, or fashion associated with the Manosphere at all. Clue was following me around this app and came to one of those spaces and ruined a full out conversation. Like he made everybody on the panel feel uncomfortable. He came up there. I wasn't looking at the screen. He came up there and pretended to be another content creator. And as he kept talking, you know how he do that change in his voice. His voice changed and he got more and more malicious and nasty. And I was like, you sound like Clue. It is me. Look at the screen. I looked at the screen, this bald head nigga was sitting up there. I was like, y'all drop him down and don't ever let him on this panel again. A whole conversation. He fucked up the whole conversation. These people didn't know what was going on. I was so embarrassed because if it wasn't for me, his ass would have been over there. Just then this air of superiority against other black folks while you sitting around here getting your ass stomped around these damn white folks. It's crazy.
And Queen, they don't want the black folks to know that they over there suffering and getting their neck stomped on. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Because just as much as he wanted to joke with whoever the brother was about the Chauvin guy or chauffeur guy, I've seen you get your fucking neck stomped on. I've seen you had to pay white women because you want to use a language that culturally is valid to you, right?
see, that is crazy as hell. Better come over here and call us all kind of ERs.
Hmm.
Like, what is wrong? Oh boy, I don't talk to these people.
I don't either. And that's the crazy part. Like, I mean, I just asked a man a question earlier today. I just wanted to know what his thoughts were about Mel because I knew that he knew, right?
Yeah,
And like his kind of Mel and but like nigga, like don't fuck with me like that. Don't play in my fucking face. Don't do that. And I'm so mad that like my PC, like my Wi-Fi is not the way that it normally is the last few weeks because I would have let him fucking have it. And I just couldn't because I knew like people couldn't really hear me like that. Like you got to seriously pay attention to my voice, you know. And I'm just
yeah.
like, bro, like stop fucking playing in my face. Like nigga, I see you.
And I'm looking at that white girl giving a Nazi salute, the Hell Hydra salute. I'm just looking at that. I'm like, y'all was fucking that.
He's
I
going. That's
just
the woman that he's defending. That in that moment that she did that, when I said it doesn't matter the context or whatever, she hit that
uh,
motherfucking Elon. That's the bitch he's defending. And that's the shit that you should never fucking forget. You should never forget the time that he sat on a black woman's panel and he called black people N words with a hard R because he was called out about a white bitch. You should never fucking forget that. And you should judge that motherfucker every time you see him. And he should be fucking beneath you.
But he is beneath everybody. That's why he over there accepting the white abuse and then coming over here thinking he's superior. He thinks he's superior because they talk to him. Nigga, they abusing you, stupid.
Absolutely. I mean, that motherfucker gotta pay to say nigga. He gotta pay.
And his stupid ass do it.
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry. I let
Yeah.
my screen go out again.
We,
I'm
we
sorry.
we hear you. We hear you. We hear you.
Mm.
I
And he's
hear you.
stupid enough to pay these people.
He gonna defend that bitch to the death. He gonna let other black men disrespect him on his panel. He let his wife call him a fucking simp. His white wife, and I'll say that fucking shit because it don't. I sleep good at night when I say that shit. It don't make me no fucking difference. I see color.
White
I
blonde
don't
head.
judge people. I don't judge people based on their color, but I do identify people because of their color. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, oh,
That's
this
a
Yeah.
is a white
white
person,
blonde head. That's a white blonde headed woman. That's
you
his
know?
wife, and she's cooking his ass. Oof,
Like,
she's
Big
cooking
J,
him for defending the other white woman for doing the Nazi salute. God damn.
I seen other black men cry on panels over a white woman when they at home with another bitch on the fucking panel. I got that shit clipped the fuck up, fucking full blown fucking tears over a white bitch. Full blown fucking tears. While it's some other woman paying their fucking way. Motherfuckers that you know, Big J. I'm telling you, you fucking know. Bitches showing they fucking kitchens and shit about how this motherfucker don't clean and fucking cook and take care of themselves. I fucking have it. And I listen to y'all. I be, no disrespect against you, Big J, but I just be listening to y'all fucking argue. And I'm sitting here thinking about, oh, well, I seen this motherfucker's kitchen one time, and this motherfucker left like fucking scrambled eggs in the sink for a month.
A month.
Literally growing fucking mold.
That's nasty.
Crying on a panel to a white woman about how he thought that was his fucking virtual wife. These the people you arguing with, Big J.
I didn't know. Oh my God. I didn't even know. My mind is blown. I this really changed me. What you just sent me, that changed me. That changed my outlook on some of this shit. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. White woman giving a Nazi salute, and y'all fucked her after she gave y'all the Nazi salute.
They don't give a fuck. Pussy is pussy. Remember, don't know what it don't matter what color they
I
come.
know I know pussy's pussy, right? I know, but she gave a salute, and then you turn right back around and smashed. I'm looking at the photograph of her giving the fucking salute, and y'all still went hit. You know what? Oh shit!
I'm just saying these be the people you be arguing with on the low. Not all of them, but it be like 40% of them motherfuckers. Like, and they all know each other. They all friends. They all kick it with each other. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is a fucking virus.
May I ask this question, and you don't have to answer? Is one of them niggas over there has his name starts with a T?
I would have to look on my computer. I'm not sure.
Okay, because there's another bitch ass nigga that hang around with Clue and Truism. His name starts with a T.
Truism.
Oh, I shouldn't even
Oh.
mention that name. I shouldn't mention his name, but
I listen, like I said, there are certain things that I won't say publicly, but you are more than welcome to call me. You have my number. If
okay,
we
okay,
could set up a private live stream and I could show you not everything, but mostly everything that I have. I've
right,
done it
right,
before. There are
right. I
people that
understand.
know me that know I'm good for setting up a private fucking stream. And then this is what I got, y'all. Let me give you a presentation. Let me show you my work. This is what I got. What you think? You know, and what people do with it after that is their business. I'm just saying. I'm a bone collector. That's all I know. What other people do with the bones is not my business, but
I'm going to have to. I'm going to have to sleep on this. I might need to get me some whiskey.
Look, let me see the private stream. I don't need to
listen,
sleep on
you are
it.
more than welcome. As long as you're not willing to share what the fuck you saw, that is between you and God and the grave, you are fine. You are fucking fine. Like I don't hide this shit from nobody. I'll tell a motherfucker I'll call your fucking mama if I need to. Tell
You
her
know
what
what,
you've been doing on
ladies?
this platform.
Well, if you, I want to end this live stream right now. I got a drink after this because
Not you
I'm
got a
sorry,
drink.
Big J.
I'm overwhelmed by it all. I'm looking at the picture of this white woman doing a high hydro thing. The
Listen, she
fuck?
was in that house with four,
And
like
she's not even.
literally four black men and a fucking Palestinian or Iraqi woman that was taking fucking programs away from little black children. Just really all children, but specifically black children, black and brown children. Elected fucking official. And I keep telling her fucking boyfriend to mind his fucking business before I run up on his ass and make him have a really bad day. These are those
Great.
fucking
And that
guys.
nigga sitting right by. Oh, and that nigga sitting right by her on that photograph. I'll be damned.
Military
Mm.
men that are in the armed forces, army, navy. My father died a fucking vet, honorably discharged. Motherfuckers that would besmirch the military and what it fucking stands for. And I have to sit and see these motherfuckers that are bored fucking house husbands, bored fucking incels on these platforms. And they cause a whole fucking havoc for bitches and other people, right? Or fucking bored. They need to be Mormons and get a bitch. Like, get the fuck out of my face. Do something. Stop complaining and fucking do something. So go ahead and get your drink or whatever. It's late for me. It's like 4:30 a.m.
Yeah,
I just
yeah,
came
yeah. Like,
because you
it's
dropped the link.
right. Well, I appreciate you telling me to get off the panel. I'm glad you told me to get off the
I
panel.
told your fucking ass last year. I stopped coming over here for like 2, 3 months because you didn't listen.
Phew. Yeah, but you know what happened tonight, Nate. I just heard somebody was talking shit to me, and then I see Nate kept on coming at me and shit. Now I got to go after that fat ass nigga. But
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, but the man sound like he need a caseworker. Like, really?
Yeah,
I'm
Big
listening
J
to
fight
his
everybody.
voice, and he looks like he's an assistant. He sounds like he needs like an assistant.
It don't matter.
Na-
Big J fight everybody.
I
It
know.
don't
I
matter
mean,
if they
Big J, he
recorded or
want, he
not.
want to, he want to punch on everybody. He want to,
I want to punch on that nigga for real. Tell you the truth though. I told him straight up. I come on there and whoop. And the nigga so stupid. He gave me his fucking address. The nigga so dumb. He gave me the address on Brownie's channel. Nigga, you dumb.
But he gonna call the police on you.
Yeah, fat ass, bitch ass nigga.
His knees are probably bad. He probably has a hard time moving, operating. You know, like not trying to disparage the man. Because again, when I hit the link, y'all were in the middle of the argument. I was just playing catch up. I don't know what the fuck was going on, but I'm like, okay, they arguing. Like, okay, this man apparently must have said some fuck shit because Big J is spazzing the fuck out. But I mean, I'm just saying sometimes you have to think like, do I argue with the help? Do I argue with second class citizens? Do I argue with people that have to pay white people just to speak the way that they like? Do I do those things? And it'll just make you operate different. That's all.
Okay. All right then.
That's all.
All right. Well, anyway, I'm gonna get on off of here, Queen. Y'all two ladies can stay up on here because I'm leaving, and I'm gonna end this live stream. So y'all can stay up here and communicate. Oh, you going to bed? Okay.
I'm going to bed.
Uh,
You ain't gonna have me up here.
yeah.
I literally was about to go to sleep and I went to go find a video and you were live and I'm like, holy fuck. Obviously, why did I not think about this?
Yeah. Yeah, but looking at that white woman doing that Nazi salute, I say, y'all was fucking that. Y'all could have do. If you're gonna find yourself a white woman, you have to do better than that. You know, let me leave that alone. Y'all.
Oh shit, it's all heart, grit, and grind in the chat. What's up, homie? I've seen him recently, but it's been a while. I ain't been able to talk to him.
You gotta do better than that. You know, y'all here talking about how trashy black women are. Look at the woman there who you fuck, this white woman who you fucking.
Big
She don't
J,
look.
they took a picture of her. Hold on, I'm gonna give you a mental picture. And Queen, just listen. It might sound weird, but just follow me. They took a picture of her while she was in Vegas and put it next to the fucking penguin from Batman. When what the fuck is his name? Not the short guy.
Danny DeVito.
They did a side by side, and I swear for God, I lost my fucking mind. I lost my fucking mind. I mean, the girl literally has a hunchback, like Quasimodo in real life. I am not even exaggerating this shit. They put a side by side of her next to the Batman penguin. Can't remember the short Italian guy, whatever the fuck his name is.
Yeah, Danny DeVito's
Danny
penguin.
DeVito, yeah, him.
Yes.
And I swear to fucking God, they look like cousins. They look like fucking cousins. I'm gonna send it to you tomorrow when I wake up. I'm gonna send it to you because don't take my fucking word for shit.
Okay.
But don't call me. Once I send you the picture, do not call me. I don't even
Yeah, I
want you to
won't.
text
I won't.
me. Don't
I
even
won't.
text me. I just want you to look at it and then just continue with your day.
I won't. I won't. I won't. I'm just gonna. I'm just gonna say, okay. Yeah. I understand my assignment. Yeah. I understand my assignment.
I could send you some pictures of some people that you know on panel with a bunch of white folks with like everybody changing their avatars to monkeys and all other kind of shit, and they're just sitting there looking confused, like, you guys don't want to talk to me? Like, it is bad.
You're like, I remember that time when I was on Richard Spencer's panel. You know, they call you she. You know, they call the women she boons. They call you nigger. They call you, you know. I, but I get that part. But you're over here trying to get with friends with them. He trying to get buddy and paying this white woman to say the N word. I just
It's
yo.
just it's white attention. Period. He think he think because they sit up there and degrade him, he better than the rest of us because they talk to him. I think he
Girl,
told me that one time.
I don't want to be known for in fucking enduring suffering. I don't want to die and then on my tombstones they were like, here goes Angelica Diallo, the bitch that endured white people. The fuck? That is not a
Yeah, I think that's
flex.
what he told me one time. I think he told me, I think his exact words was, at least they'll talk to me, son kids. Like, bitch, you done lost your mind.
Listen, there was conversations like after Brownie ended the stream. I didn't even know she ended the shit. I seen that in the back chat. She said she was going to end it soon, but I'm glad she did because I had said some weird ass shit too after like probably I started talking about his wife and shit like that. Um,
Girl,
but
I
yeah,
don't even
even
think
after
they
that,
married.
huh?
I don't think that man married to that woman.
I mean, when he calls her, she comes.
Like, in the house.
In the house while he's on the panel the last
And
this
shit, I
last
thought her ass still lived in England. I thought he was bringing her over to hotel rooms. That's what I thought the hell was going on.
listen, I don't be involved because I don't fuck with Clue. Like I clocked him a long ass several years ago. I never fuck with him. We could be in the chat together. We'll never speak to his fucking ass. Ever. That's why he was confused about me today. And he's like, oh, you knew. I'm like, am I? Seriously? Are you sure? You sure I'm new?
That's funny. Because when you on top of them, they think you knew. Like, man, y'all don't know how many people been watching y'all for years. Years.
Girl.
Like, bitch, you better go over there and look at my profile and see how long I've been on this app. I just started talking to you motherfuckers. But I ain't new, bitch. I know
Yeah.
you niggas. And you hoes too.
Girl, that shit was crazy. And I'm just like, here he go. But yeah, I mean, we had a good old he's absolutely right when he said he gave us content because he did. We sat and talked about him and how he was a cuck and a fucking simp and how he let Resto bully his ass on his own fucking channel and that he's a fucking alcoholic. We said a whole lot of fuck shit
He
about
is
his
an
ass.
alcoholic. That's for damn sure.
Yeah. Yeah, we said a whole lot of fuck shit about him. So yeah, he did give us, private content, maybe not public, but privately we were talking all kind of shit about his ass. Like I like his wife more than I like him.
I want to know if they really married. They live in the house together. Hmm.
I mean, I don't know, girl. I don't know. I
I'm
don't be
just,
following him like that.
yeah, look, him, all them SYSBM niggas. I don't know what the fuck their obsession is with me. But they got an obsession with my ass. I do not talk to none of them. They will come find my ass. Please get the fuck away from me. Leave me alone. I don't talk to you.
Girl, I don't know what you done did to these men, but you just had like you got them mad.
I don't know why. I'm like, please leave me alone. I don't want nothing to do with y'all.
Cause I'm like, I'm sitting here. I don't know what. I can't remember who said what. Cause somebody was like, "Yeah, some sun kissed something, something, or something." And I'm sitting here listening. This was right before I hit the link, I think. And I'm like, "What the fuck? Like, how are y'all? Like, why are y'all
Yeah,
just mad?"
and I bet you none of the niggas that was talking, because I didn't see it. I was asleep because I'm at work. But I bet you I don't talk to none of the niggas that was talking about me.
I
I
believe
bet
it.
you.
I believe it. And then I see D Darrell pull up in the chat, and I'm like, "Oh, here goes another fucking cuck. Another man that don't know how to keep his dick in
Yeah,
his
yeah.
pants." And I would
Oh
have
yeah, D
loved,
real.
yo, that shit that you posted that one time, I shared that fucking video so many times with my girlfriends. I was like, look at this dumb shit here. You know? Look. I mean, it's
Which
always a fucking bored, it's a bored ass fucking house husband or a fucking lonely man doing some fuck shit. Like, get a life. Go hit the gym. Go to church. I don't like to just do something with yourself. Like, you just have too much idle time on your hands. Like,
that
this is
nigga
not
had
what men are supposed to do.
he had the audacity to talk about somebody. Look, sir, I know you did.
Girl.
Sir.
I mean, that shit, literally, I didn't tell you, but that video that you posted, like that little short of him, had me laughing for a fucking month straight. A month fucking straight. I would listen to that shit like just randomly during my work day, like every
Oh
once
my
in a
god.
while. And I would just, cause that like shit, like when people fuck up in that way, that shit gives me joy. It does. It gives me joy, like to know that other people are fucking up so bad that it makes me feel good about my life.
That's crazy.
You know, like I love giving people bad news. Like, you know, oh, you ain't getting this
Oh
house
no.
yet.
Oh no.
I work in a line of work that usually you give people good news. You get
Yeah.
excited when you give people bad news. I work in compliance, right? I work in
which short
fucking
you
compliance.
which short you was talking about?
It was whatever. It was a short that you did. It was last year sometime. It was a short
Was
that you
it when
did
he
where he was texting the girl or something. She was on the panel and she's like, look at this nigga texting me and something, something. And I was in fucking tears. She's on the panel talking to the girl and like he's texting her at the same time and she's reading the messages and shit. So I
yes,
gotta
girl.
ruin my life. You know, I
Baby,
can't.
he was mad as hell at me for telling everybody.
Like, nigga, you
Oh,
fucked up. It's your fault. It is
he
your
was mad
fault.
as hell. I never did nothing to you. Now you let them motherfuckers get on your panel and talk shit about me and wouldn't let me up there, bitch. So your ass can get it just like they can.
Listen. And it always be somebody quick to like try to cuss you out that be doing the weirdest fucking shit in their personal life. Like, get a fucking hobby. Play tennis. You know what? Instead of fucking on random bitches on YouTube, maybe you should learn how to put up a fucking wall, right? Learn how to fucking change some fucking electrical outlets. Build a fucking shed. I don't know. Be fucking productive. Be usable to your fucking wife, right? But
Girl,
no,
some bitch, how the hell you a therapist and you can't keep your family together? What the fuck going on?
listen, listen.
Mm,
What's
mm,
going
Fucking
on?
listen.
The hell's happening here?
Talking about young
mm.
black boys and all the shit that he done had to do over the span of his fucking career. If you don't get the fuck out of my face.
Bro, fuck your career.
That's why, like MOT, when I said, I mean not MOT, but Big J, when I said that MOT made me feel like I was black pilled, it's shit like
Mhm,
that makes me feel like I'm black pilled. Like, do fucking something. Be a man.
mhm.
Be a fucking man. Build some shit.
Yeah,
Change a
you see?
fucking tire.
Huh? I'm still up.
Feel like
No,
you
I'm
ready
still.
to curl up and knock out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm ready to. But when y'all talk about D the rail, I woke up. That shit because that shit that 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 need to be talked about. Yeah, I just saw D the rail come up in there trying to talk and shit. Like nigga, shut the fuck up. I
What
really
he
want to
say?
tell D the rail nothing. You talking about them info guys ain't shit either. Nigga, you ain't shit and BMT ain't shit. No, you know what? Let me leave that alone. I ain't see
I ain't
BMT.
seen him.
Yeah, yeah. I ain't see
Is
BMT
he
over
alive
two
still?
years.
Here?
I hope not. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it.
Listen, I
I
left
mean,
him
I wouldn't shed no
alone.
tears if people down. Sayonara, motherfucker.
He was being weird and shit. I left him
He is
alone.
weird.
He is weird.
Like after that, like what was it? He tried to fake like he was part of like a sex trafficking rescue or some
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. I
Man,
got the video. I got the video.
Jesus
You want it?
fucking Christ.
You want the video?
No, I don't want it. I viscerally
Then say
remember
I'll give it to you because I
because
got it.
somebody else posted. Because I
now,
didn't even
now,
know he had so many haters. Because I used to be a supporter of his, and I
no, no.
didn't
There,
know.
there are some niggas who want to beat his ass. You be surprised. Like that Hawaiian dude on Mo's channel. He talking about how he got sued by his own cousin. That 18 X-ray, 18 X-ray, all that little his military career. Everybody went after it, and somebody sent me the of his what's it called? The GoFundMe, not GoFundMe. What is it? Cash App to eat out. What's the name's booty hole out? Ass. He was eating. You want to eat some woman's ass out?
Listen, all I know, because I gave him my number too. I'm gonna just be transparent. I remember one time he called me because I used to hit his panel a lot and just like, shoot the shit. That's kind of how I met people like MOT, some other people I can't think of right now. But I remember one day he called me. He was like, yeah, like somebody told me that they were masturbating to you, to your voice. And the way that he said it, I knew that the only person that he could have been talking about was himself. Like the way that
Yeah,
he
see,
put
that's
the
a weird shit.
and it was fucking weird. And then like literally a few days later I had seen somebody else post a video about this fake sex trafficking thing that he was supposed to be a part of. And then I seen the video of him at Judge Joe Brown or whatever the fucking show it was. And I
Judge.
was
It was
just
Judge. It was Judge
At
Judy.
the
It was
Judy.
Judge Judy. Yeah.
Judge Judy, Joe Brown, whoever the fuck, and I was just like, you know what, I gotta disavow at this point. I gotta disavow this motherfucker because
You
he's
see,
not okay.
okay, and it was a white boy that put out that Judge Judy shit out. He was talking all that shit on Mo Reek Dokes channel about niggas over here and shit. Oh, black people ain't gonna do shit. Black people are losers. Black people that the white boy he was on the panel with, talking all that shit with. He the one that put out the Judge Judy shit out. He was on
I
them white
thought
panels doing that same old shit. Yeah, I'm over here with white people on you because y'all know black people doing blah. And that white boy said right there,
I
white.
thought he was a wholesome, dorky, married black man. And I
No,
was
no,
okay with
he's
that until
anything
I
but.
found out different. So
He is
nobody's immune to
everything
the
but.
fuck shit.
Yeah, he's everything but. He goes on these white channels, talk all that shit, and the white dude actually emailed me, Big J, go over to Rumble. I said, well, what's on Rumble? And then I saw that video, him on Judge Judy. I said, I'll be damned.
But
I
you know
gotta
what the
share it
funny?
now.
Oh my God. So you know what the funny thing was, Big J? So after me and him had that conversation on the phone, like
Hmm.
literally like 2 days later, I want to say 2 or 3 days later, he did a stream with his wife. And I'm not making any I don't want to disparage her because I think she's a beautiful woman, but I looked at her and I was like, "Oh, okay, I kind of get it." You know what I'm saying? But again, it's like my point. It'd be like these bored fucking husbands and these bored incels that just need hobbies. They need a sport that they need to pick up. I don't fucking know. Maybe they need to get in a
If you
booty
more than a
club.
husband, your ass ain't doing your job. Shit.
I just, I don't. It's a lot of bored husbands on the internet, the same way it's a lot of bored wives on the internet.
It's because they ain't doing their job.
I just think that they get super comfortable with their life and they want something that's exciting. And the internet is just like it's almost like going to the fucking casino. type shit.
That's some excitement you could be putting into your fucking relationship.
Into your marriage, yeah. No, I
Yeah.
agree. I agree.
Yeah.
I fucking agree. And I say that as a divorced woman, I feel like we both could have done better. We both could have done better. But, people get complacent and they don't want to change too. They like the way that shit is. They don't want to do anything different and they get in the fuck shit. But girl, yeah, that shit was crazy. But yeah, BMT is the reason why I met MOT. He is like, I don't know, like I talked to him like once or twice on BMT's channel. And
Mm-hmm.
all I do remember is that what we talked about had like a lingering effect on me. That's what I do know. And I was like, maybe I'm one of these women that these men be talking about. Like you got to do some shit in order to fuck. Like I feel like I'm one of them type of girls. You got to be somebody. And then I just was like, all right, well, if that's me, then okay. I'm all right with that.
Yeah. I respect that. I respect that. Like you got be about something for you
You just can't
engage.
be useless. You know what I'm saying? Like not to
Right.
say that you have to be like the strapping dude or whatever like that, but you have to be able to like, I mean, what the fuck if I need my light switch changed, like, bro, do something, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I need my lawn cut. You need to know how to, pull the fucking cord and turn that bitch on. Change the fucking spark plug. Like, I'm not I'm not interested in a guy that either has to sublease workout or he doesn't know how to do it. I'm just not that kind of girl. Like, I don't give a fuck if you have money to pay for it. I'm just not going to be interested. That's just where I'm at.
Mm-hmm.
You calling a plumber? I'm judging you.
That's
I'm
what I was gonna
absolutely
ask you.
fucking judging you.
That's what I was gonna ask you. That's what they say now. I ain't gotta know that shit. I can pay for it. What?
No, I'm
Hell
fucking
no.
judging you.
Sir, stay over there.
I'm fucking judging your ass now.
Stay over
You
there.
don't know how to change a garbage disposal? You don't know how to change a fucking drain in the fucking tub or a fucking walk-in shower? You don't know how to change the fucking pan in that bitch? You don't know how to fucking do the oil on a fucking car? Any car? You don't know how to start a fucking lawnmower? I'm judging you. No, you will never. Pussy where? Absolutely not. Mm-mm.
Absolutely. No.
Oh. And shout out to the boxing scholar who got up on Clue's ass. Shout out to you, got on Clue's ass over there. I appreciate that.
The boxing scholar
Wait,
is
can
a
you say
bias.
the white Nubian queens? I was done with him
He
earlier.
is.
Absolutely
Uh,
not, sir.
he biased. Don't give him no props. You don't get
Oh,
no
he is.
props. He
Oh,
biased.
okay.
He part of the homeboys club.
Oh, okay.
We taking back your. I'm taking your props away from you. No, but you said they was talking before you clicked the link, and just
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on.
oh, you should go out again.
Yeah, hold on.
Sorry, y'all. It was me this time. I hit the button.
You said it was they was talking before you got on the before you got on the panel.
Yeah, I know that I clicked in like closer to the end of the stream, but all I
Okay.
know is I clicked in and Big J was some bitch, son done it, done it, and I'm like, oh. Okay, let me just be quiet and then catch up. But I could hear him, and I see who he's talking to, and I'm like, bro, ain't no fucking way we're arguing with Clue. There is
A lot
no
of people
way.
don't know about Clue because they don't be going over there to their white space.
Yeah.
But I don't know how they don't know about Clue just from listening to his stupid ass. I mean,
Well, I mean, they heard some of them heard it tonight. I don't know if it's colored their lenses.
like, Clue sound like a defeated Negro.
Talking about, oh, they were talking about you, my homie, sis. Talking about white Nubian queens and shit. He had me cracking up though.
Because he let his homeboys talk crazy to me. When I talk crazy back, then I'm the problem. That's why he part of the homeboy club. But,
Well,
yeah, I got a text message. Somebody told me they was over there talking about me. Well, at the time they were talking about me, I was getting my beauty rest. God damn it. I gotta be up all night. So I'm trying to figure out because I don't want to watch no 3 hour stream of no nigga shit. I want to go over there, see who said what, and decide whether or not I'm gonna respond to it.
I'm sorry, Big J.
oh, it's all right.
But
I
It's all
keep
right.
hitting the done button instead of the back button looking at the chat. I'm just gonna pull up my
Oh,
PC
okay.
so I can look at it.
Oh, okay.
yeah, I want to see. I want to know who had what's to say. That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
And if he, uh huh,
Clue asked a dumb question. Well, where you want us to go? I said y'all should go straight to hell. I told take a leap and dive in hell, Clue. I told Clue go to hell. That that that's why the title is the way it is. I told him to go straight to hell. He would ask a dumbass question. You see me talking. You see me going at Nate. See me dragging Nate. He wanna run. Or you trying to run interference? Don't you run interference to me, nigga. Stay out of it. You both of them niggas was talking all that shit about me before I even got there. I wasn't even. I was minding my own business. And then I noticed my name was mentioned over there. I said, "What the fuck going on over there?"
Yeah, I literally caught Brownie's live for the first time earlier today, and I was so excited. You know, I was like, oh my God, it finally came up in my algorithm. And then I come back and because she said that she was going to talk about whatever the reform Pookie
Gabe,
argument.
you talking about Gabe? No, Reform Pookie. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought you talking about Tech. Okay, never mind.
No, so in the stream earlier today, she said she was going to like schedule a stream for tomorrow. Well, I guess for me today
Mm-hmm.
about the reformed Pookie, and I was like, I've never heard this. Like, I'm interested in hearing this argument or this kind of concept, and she was trying to explain it a little bit. And so I was like, yeah, whenever you spark up that stream, let me know. But when I came into the chat, like you were arguing, but I heard her mention something about the reform Pookie. And I'm like, God damn it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's the reason why Clue was there and all the other shit. But, I'm not for certain because I wasn't.
girl, all them niggas is over there because Brandy is cute and they will never, at any time, she got a stream up, they coming so they can click the link.
Listen, Brownie got.
What happened?
What happened?
Guess she cut out.
Sorry, my screen went black again. I'm sorry. But
All
yeah,
right.
Brownie got them boys in a fucking chokehold. They see her, she's naturally beautiful, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, a naturally beautiful black woman is like fucking kryptonite. And they're like, I mean, literally, like, dudes are like, oh, don't do that. Don't sit that way. You gonna make make me mad. And I'm like, girl, you see what I'm saying? That's why, like, never mind. But
It, it,
um, she's adorable.
mm,
And she makes
Yeah.
those men sick that they can't have no woman like her. She ain't. I don't know if she's figured that out yet, but
I, I can't tell though. I really can't tell. I mean, if she figured out, but like for me, me from the outside looking in, she gives off, and I ain't saying she's doing it. I'm saying she gives off this allure of the possibility of sex because
Mm.
she's
she's not
pretty.
talking about, huh?
She's pretty.
Yeah, she get off the allure of the possibility of sex. So they all want her, but I think she has a man. That's why I tell her, man, you got where is your man at? 'Cause I think she got a man, but the thing is just that I just think though they trying to get with her they trying to low key trying to see
Well, every once in a while, somebody get bold enough to shoot they shot. I be
hmm
entertained.
Listen,
Oh, I be entertained.
Brownie is a naturally beautiful girl, right? And
hmm
I'm just saying it because it's kind of familiar. Like, I get that there's like men have an attraction to that. You know what I'm saying? And I think, she kind of has like these ebbs and flows of, I understand that men gravitate to me or whatever. Um, you know, I mean, if she's a girl that thinks like me, then, she gonna use what she got to get what she want, you know? But
yeah,
yeah, she's a beautiful girl, and like she's there and she's present and it seems like she lets men speak. And I think that in that exchange of men being allowed to talk, they feel like they're,
appreciate it.
I guess, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Give me a
I don't
beautiful
want,
woman listen to them talk when most beautiful women would clown their ass. Tell me to get the fuck on.
right, right, yeah,
She she
exactly.
but she but she is better than what's her name from New Jersey? What's her name?
What's her name?
Um,
From New Jersey.
she's like the American Jessica X. Um,
Oh, she was from
American Jessica.
UK.
you know who I'm talking about? What's I
Jersey.
Huh?
I forgot her name now because I used to be on that channel and I quit being over there. I unsub and
Oh,
I left that channel.
Melanie?
Melody, yeah, sweet Melody
Uh,
speaks, yeah, yeah,
I never went over to her page like that.
yeah. They do the same shit, but I stopped going over there because that's all she does. She just turn on the panel and let all the niggas talk. She 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 don't say anything, but Brownie's better than her on at least Brownie would try to set down some rules and shit and you know but
Listen, you
I'm
know,
saying.
she's a pretty girl. She's naturally pretty. I think she's very much aware of it. You know what I'm saying? And I
mm,
think that she uses it to her benefit because it's like, if I had to guess, and I'm not for certain on this, but if I had to guess, she's in a place where it's like she's comfortable in the skin that she's in. You know what
mm-hmm.
I'm saying? And it's man's kryptonite. Like a natural fucking beauty, not like a girl that's like beauty but cute with makeup on. That shit is fucking kryptonite. Those motherfuckers we
And,
burn to
and,
the back.
and when she has them dimples on her face, oh man, I be, oh man, I be smiling when she had them dimples. When she showed them dimples, when she smiled,
Yeah,
yeah, man, yeah, like she got me on that one, because I
yeah,
love dimples on a woman's face. I love it.
yeah. And she's adorable, and she carries herself, at least from what I seen earlier. And She can probably tell me if I'm wrong, but she carries herself like she's aware of such things, but she does it in humility, you know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I think that that's very commendable, you know, like
Yeah.
when you know you're pretty, but you're humble about that shit,
Right.
like, you know. So I fuck with it. I fuck with it. You know.
There's no malice or there's no malice coming off of her. It's more of a
Mm-mm.
goodwill and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, ladies, I'm gonna end this live stream.
Wake your sleepy
Uh,
ass up. I got
yeah.
keep the work up. Get the topic.
Wait, you
Shit.
gotta go to work?
I'm at work.
Oh, you're at work.
Yeah,
Yep.
she at work.
Big J, do you have work today?
No, no, no. I
Okay.
used to do. I used to do live streams at work, but I don't do that no more. I don't do
Sunkist,
that no
bless your
more.
heart. I had a girlfriend tell me that she had a conference call that she had to go to, and I was like, bitch, why?
In the middle of the night.
No, like earlier in the day on a fucking Saturday. I was like, what
Oh,
do you mean? On the
I
weekend?
was gonna say, oh hell no. Don't come to call for me at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Shit.
Listen, corporate America came out of me. I'm like, the weekend, Saturday girl, it could have been an email,
That's
right?
how they get you. Put your
Yeah.
ass on salary.
Nah. Nope. I don't give a fuck if it's salary or not. Emails on the weekend, I'm not looking at that shit till Monday.
They will
Believe
call.
that one.
Girl, they will find your ass. Once I learned that shit, I was like, oh, y'all would never put me on salary. That was the fuck it is.
Yeah, I'm fortunate enough to be employed by a friend. So I'm
Mm,
fortunate in that way. So
all
my
right.
my friend is
Mm-hmm.
my boss. So um yeah, but I would never look at an email on the weekend. And when she sent that message to me, I was like, girl, if you don't get out of here, you better tell them to send that shit to you in an email conference call on a Saturday. Girl, what are we doing with our lives? Like don't like don't we have shit to do?
Good Lord. Yep.
Mm-mm. Nah, my suburbia will come right up out of my ass, you know, in a heartbeat.
No, but hopefully I'll move along pretty soon.
Girl, you better get into this financial market like me and stop playing.
Get into it hell.
Girl, there's so many ways you can start. You can get into banking, you can get into credit, mortgage finance. Like which way you want to go? Tech finance. Like which way you want to go?
This shit
Do
is
you need me to
boring.
talk? Do you need me to talk to you?
Yeah, you gonna have to, but this shit is not
Oh,
entertaining to me.
girl.
Yeah, 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 yeah. When we see that paycheck coming to you.
I
So
mean, I got
I
a
work
decent,
so
decent money.
so the money was good, but I think because I had worked in sales for so long, I got kind of used to it. So I worked off of commissions for like maybe the last 6 or 7 years up until last year. Now I'm salary, but I still will not take an email on a weekend or a conference call.
Yeah, I don't. That's the thing. I'd rather be able to check my emails unless it's necessary that I check them. They would call my phone.
No, I don't want to. I don't want a business phone. I don't want none of that shit. No.
No,
Mm-mm.
not my business phone. No, my
Mm-mm.
personal phone.
No.
They call my
You
phone.
you're
I'm like,
not
oh,
you're not
yeah.
gonna call me at Friday evening and at 9:38 p.m. talking about you need me to have something done by Sunday. Absolutely fucking not. No.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
I remember this one company I had to work for. They had called me, no bullshit, at 9 o'clock on a Sunday night because they needed me to find somebody to come in at 8 o'clock Monday morning. I said, y'all,
No.
I
Mm-mm.
said, this is it. We so excited to call you this today, but it's really, really, really. Wow. You ain't gonna get me with this salary shit no more. No more.
Yeah, everybody loves salary. They think it's like a flex until you get into salary. And then you realize how much of a piece of shit that it is. You know, they want to
Bro,
overwork you. They want to
can't
underpay
put
you
some
for
shit
your
out
It
your
is
head.
job.
Ain't no overtime. Hell no. You get no overtime, you
facts.
salary.
People calling
No
you.
facts. Oh. We want you to come. We put you on salary. Fuck you. The hell
No, I
you
mean
ain't.
they
Put me on
treat
salary.
you. They treat you like a jealous spouse. Well, where the fuck you at? I need this thing done. You know.
Right.
Well, you can't. Well, what you doing right now? Why can't you just do this thing for me now? Like I need it in like 45 minutes. Can't you just log on to the computer and get who the fuck? What are we saying?
Yeah, I learned. I said, you know what? I'm gonna just put y'all ass on block.
Mm-mm.
When I'm on my time, y'all going straight to voicemail. Mm-mm.
Fortunately, I have a really good relationship with my boss slash friend, but my boss. Um, and we have a really good business dynamic. You know what I'm saying? And it's something that happens very seldom for people, and I wouldn't change it for the world. I like if I was to ever go back to a job, y'all would probably see me on here cussing everybody the fuck out. Everybody, so
Mm.
Beat that brand and
um,
keep it up. Like, I only shop shit up.
like you get used to like being paid by the quality of your fucking work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You
Mm.
see them paychecks rolling and it's like, oh, I did this shit, Like
You
I
talking about working
busted my
commission?
ass for this money.
I'm about working commission?
Yeah, like for years I've only worked off of commissions. I never had a paycheck.
Yeah, fuck that.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh,
Never
you
had a
lucky.
regular
Okay.
last 5-6 years I've only worked off of commissions. I've never had a regular like in the last 5-6 years. Since like right before COVID.
That's your point. No
Yeah.
thanks.
No, but what I'm saying is that it sounds crazy as fuck. But when you start seeing that money, that shit make you motivated. It makes you motivated. Like I tell some of my friends, like I see how drug dealers get addicted to selling drugs. When you get to see the money that you make out of your fucking efforts, but it's coming in a paycheck instead of off of the fucking corner, I see what the fuck they're talking about.
I don't like to sell people shit. I don't think that'll work with me. Because I don't like people trying to sell me shit. You try to sell me something, I'm going to not buy it just because you try to sell it.
So whether it's selling or producing, meaning that you're meeting metrics or something like that. I used to work in credit supplements, um, verifications. I did
Oh, now I can do that type of stuff. What
I did
happened?
a lot of shit that was like wasn't direct selling, but I think
Oh, okay.
I got into direct selling. That's where I knew like that was my spot. Like I like being an ethical salesperson. That's one thing that I like to do. Like I want to sell you something, but I want to feel good in doing it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So, and most sales jobs are not like that, but once you find it, it's like, holy fuck, like I don't want to go nowhere. Don't want to go nowhere. So, but yeah, so that's what I lucked up in, and I never forget it. And I've said this story a lot of times. My coworker, we met working at Comcast. He was already in real estate in Jersey when I met him. He worked at Comcast just to have benefits for him and his family or whatever. And then he looked at me one day and he said, I'm going to call you one day and I'm going to offer you a number to walk off of this floor. And I thought he was absolutely fucking joking. And then one day, because we sat right next to each other, and one day he got up and left. And then maybe about 3 months later, he called me. He was like, Jelly, what's your number? And I'm like, what do you fuck? Because I forgot about that conversation. He's like, what's your fucking number? And he's like, I need you on my team. And I'm like, what do you mean my number? He's like, how much money would it take for you to leave that job right now? And I sent it. I told him because he called me on the work phone. And then he sent it to me via PayPal when I got up and left.
Yeah.
That's straight how that shit happened. I swear to God. Got in the car and left. In my what fucking car? I was driving a Magnum then. Because I crashed the Envoy. I ran into a deer. I crashed the Envoy, and I was driving a Magnum.
You made a good decision.
Listen. I'll follow a man. He give me the right direction. Don't get it tripping. I'ma follow me a man. What you mean you fitting what? Here I come, sir. What do you mean? You need me where? When? When do I start?
So we worked out.
When do I start, sir? You need me working this coming Monday? Okay. All right. I'll be there. 8:30? Sure. Do you need coffee? What kind of coffee do you like? But yeah, so yeah, but
I feel you.
I got into that shit like on a fucking fluke. I swear. On a fluke. It wasn't even I was trying to get out of corporate America. I needed something that was different, that wasn't like super high pressure. And then somebody was like, yeah, you can get into credit supplements. And I'm like, what the fuck is a credit supplement? Oh, well, you call people and verify their credit report. Really? That's a job? Yeah, it's a job. Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. No weekends, no holidays, girl.
I might could do that. I don't know if I want to go do no finance. I don't know.
Girl.
Well, if we're talking about credit, we need to know Leroy's credit score. We need to understand about that shit.
Let me tell you what. Let me tell you what. Let me get into some shit like that. That's our first credit report I'm gonna look.
You damn right. I want to see if his credit is good. You
What's
gonna
your
buy?
FICO score?
Yeah, your FICO score. I want that nigga FICO score because I'm looking at that nigga's house. Nigga, you overpaid for that house.
What year did
Dumbass.
he
I
buy his
think
home? Do you know?
I think everybody's overpaid for houses in this particular market.
Has he paid like within the last 5 years?
There he is.
I believe so. Yeah, at
I
least
think he got that house probably a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years ago.
Oh yeah, he
Paid
definitely
yeah.
$300,000 for that old ass house.
no doubt about
Because
it.
how I know he overpaid that house. He had to paint that deck because the deck of the house. If you look at the wood, right? Because I remember that one video he did when he walking barefoot on that deck. I'm like, look at all the splinters on that motherfucker. You know, man, you know that house that doesn't cost that much ain't that high with that deck.
Oh, so the
You
deck
know,
is
that,
old. Okay.
It
yeah, the
was
deck is
unfinished.
old. It
Okay.
was
It was
unfinished, all that shit.
it was
Yeah,
unfinished. So
yeah.
yeah, but the housing market was beginning. Well, it was already trashed. It was trashed when he bought the house.
Mm-hmm.
So uh, I think everybody that's buying a house right now overpaying for this shit.
But like I said, somebody who try to buy a house at one point, I know how to look at, because if you work for the government, you know about property taxes, right? So people use property taxes on what type of house you have and what the basic taxes on what you have on the house and what's surrounding the house. right? And yeah. So anyway, I'm looking at his deck. Like, nigga, you overpaid your house. And I'm looking at inside, because he always do the videos inside his house or outside his house. Nigga, you ain't special.
At all, because that house is not the bomb.com.
So I'll say this, that after COVID, it was what I like to call like the great floodgates for Black people to get into homes. And I say that in a positive way, right? Because there were a lot of Black folks that were kind of barred from being able to purchase a home because of, their credit looked kind of crazy, their money wasn't all the way right, or some other, whatever they had going on. But after the shutdown, it opened up the floodgates for everyone, you know? And, I don't know nothing about this guy. I'm just saying that, a lot of people, buying a home is like the most important thing that they could ever do outside of paying taxes and dying, right?
Right.
And if whatever, for him, it might be the fucking Taj Mahal, you know? And, it is what it is. I don't know. I've been in the same place for a very long time.
And here's the thing. This nigga was trying to. He did a video right to me earlier this week or last week or so. He was trying to cook me, right, and he had this woman. He's washing dishes and shit, trying to cook me and shit. Nigga, you was so bad trying to roast me so damn bad that the water was overflowing out the sink. Like, nigga, you like you saw that video. Like, nigga, why are you trying to roast me? And then though you talking about, oh, I got a man cave. The woman in the background tell him, nigga, you don't got a man cave, you got a living room.
Oh,
you don't got no man cave. Yeah, girl. I laughed at that shit. And you try to tag me and cook me and roast me, nigga. This woman roasting you in the same video. Well, who are you talking to? The woman in the background. Who are you talking to? I'm talking about this nigga named Big J Triple X. He don't have sex. He don't have a woman. Yuck. And as he turn around, you can hear the water flowing off the damn sink. Boy, I said, nigga, you got no business trying to talk to me.
Yeah,
You nigga dumb.
People's priorities be messed up, like I'm definitely not going to create a situation where I have water damage in my home just so I can get my fucking licks off on somebody on YouTube.
Yeah.
None of this ignorant, girl. None of this ignorant. No, and he's old and he should be decrepit, but somehow he still functions.
I mean, a lot of these dudes are still functioning. Like, you see some of the shit. I mean, fucking D-Durrell. You got what the fuck is that other one that got caught cheating with what's her face?
Oh,
fucking the one that got caught sending fucking messages that was spending money on fucking Raw B. What was his name?
Oh, we on lock.
We on lock. Like, I mean, a lot of them like to tempt fucking fate. You know what I'm
well,
saying?
he in a situation in his marriage where he can't have sex with his wife because of her religion or some shit. So,
listen, ain't my business.
He's still a weirdo.
I mean, the motherfucker was asking me for my Instagram because I was in his chat one time. Like, the dude is crazy,
Lord. Yeah, we on lock. I call him simple on lock. And you trying to get with let me shut up.
I mean, listen,
please shut up. We don't need them problems.
Raw B got herself a fucking man. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, these niggas just be wanting to spend their fucking money. So let them spend their money. Let them. They want to fuck around and find out. So let them fuck around and find out. So, and he ain't the only one. I mean, shit, like what the fuck? What was it? Izzy Bands that was talking to that girl? Artichoke Hearts and shit after he told After he told Raw B that he wasn't fucking with no women on YouTube, and then she started sharing fucking yeah, they're all fucking tragic. All of them are tragic.
Ooh.
Wait a minute. I can hear about this.
You ain't hear about that? Literally,
No, girl.
she set that nigga completely the fuck up. I was in tears listening to that shit in the cloud. I can't remember what kicked it off. Something happened. Izzy Bands I don't know if he came over to her platform or if she went over to his, but some shit happened. Somebody, I think it was because of JP, because she shared photos of JP in her fucking DMs too. And then he's like, yeah, I would never talk to no girl on YouTube and da 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 da. And she's like, are you sure? You would never? You want to bet $50? And he's like, yeah, I'm a bet. Da 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 da. Literally 7:15 that evening, I'm watching her in the fucking clouds with her with this girl named Artichoke Arts, and they talking about like showing fucking screenshots.
Baby.
How of how he's asking this girl to call him fucking Big Daddy and shit like that. I was
Big
fucking
Daddy.
screaming. I was screaming by myself in my room. And I'm like, yeah, y'all are just tragic.
Big
Fucking
Daddy.
bored and lonely.
I'm gonna call him Big Daddy.
Big Daddy. I'm like, call me Big Daddy. Okay, Big Daddy. How you doing?
Oh no.
Hey, Big Daddy. Is that what you wanted? Oh, somebody got to clip that. Hey, Big Daddy.
And these motherfuckers halfway make me wish I was single so I could play with their ass. This shit is ridiculous.
Listen, girl, you don't even have to do it. You just gotta wait. Because listen, every quarter, every fiscal quarter, somebody's fucking up. You just gotta figure out who it is.
He did shit funny as hell. Call me
Yeah.
Big Daddy. He should be
He
shamed
was
forever.
showing them fucking screenshots. I literally fell out in the floor. I slid out of my chair, girl. It was hilarious. I'm like literally a few hours before. She's like, so you ain't never going to talk to no girl on, like, cause she already knew. She set him completely the fuck up, completely. And I'm like,
The fact
niggas is
that he
dumb,
didn't realize that somebody already had his card is even
right?
more
Yeah,
ridiculous. Somebody say some shit like that to you. That mean they know something.
because you're fucking dumb. You're stupid. You know what I'm saying? And
He motherfuckers arrogant. Ugh.
you're stupid, and you think that you're the smartest person in the room, and you're not. You're just fucking not.
That's crazy.
Yo, that shit had me
I'll
fucking
be Big Daddy.
screaming. You hear me? And I'm like, yo, ain't no fucking way I'm watching this shit like 3 hours later. And she's like, yeah, I wasn't trying to talk to him, but something or another. And, we're local to each other. We're only a few hours away. And, and then, but yeah, let me show you what he sent me.
I wonder if this before or after his girl put him out.
Listen, I had never even heard of Izzy until that point. And then that's when somebody was saying to me, isn't that supposed to be Angry Man's cousin? And I'm like, I don't even know who the fuck he is. All I knew was that he was a dude that threatened to self-evacuate, you
That's
know.
a anyway. For what?
Hear me when my screen goes black. But he threatened to self-evacuate himself. And then something else about how a 14 or a 15-year-old child that got pregnant by a 20-something-year-old, like the parents needed to be in jail and that it's the daughter's fault and something more or another. That's all that I knew about him before that. I just had those two clips of him. That's it. So,
Mm-mm.
and the next thing you
Girl.
know, he talking about, yeah, I would never talk to no girl on YouTube. And we'll all be like, bitch, you a lie.
Oh wow.
That shit had me fucking cackling in the crowd. I'm like,
BJ
this is
sleep.
No, no,
really.
no, 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 no. I'm back. I just came back. I was outside for a minute. I came back in.
He's
Oh,
ready to
okay.
go to bed. I
Yeah,
feel like I'm ready to go to bed too.
yeah.
Sock passe, telling us that we
He's
need to
still homeless.
sleep.
That's what I want to know. I
Yeah,
want to
you
know if he's still homeless.
Who's homeless? Who? What
uh, uh
is
Yeah. Easy.
Izzy.
Oh, I'm
Izzy.
not sure. I don't know.
Yeah, his girl put
Like,
him out. He
Wait, so
said
he
he
don't
was.
own shit? These niggas be on the internet and they don't own nothing? You ain't on no
ooh,
deed, my guy? Like,
mm,
I'm sick. Y'all got everything to say about women, but you can't even secure the fucking roof over your head, my
You
guy?
see how you
Like,
said
what's
earlier
happening?
though that you will follow a man. They be like,
What?
that women don't follow. No, you niggas ain't got shit to follow.
Talking about following my lead. I'm like, nigga, where?
You don't
where?
On
got shit.
That's
Governor
what I'm
Prince,
saying. And that and
Governor
that's
Prince Boulevard or some shit?
that's supposed to be Anger Man's homeboy. I grew up with Anger Man. We knew Anger Man since he was a
Somebody
kid.
told me they were supposed to be cousins or something. I don't know if that's
Yeah,
true.
something like that. Like they knew each other before they got on YouTube. So you know,
This shit funny.
I'm just saying,
Funny as hell.
if your girl puts you out and you still on here complaining about women, you're the fucking problem.
But
You're
he
the fucking
claimed he
problem.
not complaining. He's trying to help black men and black women get
You
together.
can't even help your fucking self.
They be
What
killing
what
me, man.
what would our grandmama say? You don't even have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of, but you helping black men. Your priorities are fucked up.
This space is hilarious, boy. Oh boy, I can't wait.
This is why I say they just all need to go to Mormon school and get themselves a Mormon wife. We can all laugh at them in those fucking weird ass underwear photos and shit for their wedding day. And then they can just get the woman of their dreams, the ones that's going to cook and clean and the wife appliance that they've been longing for that they actually don't like but they have kids with and shit like that. And they can just be happy. But
like
don't dump your fucking trauma. Like, why the fuck should I be concerned with the fact that you can't be keep a fucking roof over your head? But you telling me
Man,
you gonna help the boys?
yeah, you gonna help them figure
You
out how
going
to get uh get right with the women,
listen,
and
if
then
you don't have a roof over your head, I know damn sure you ain't got no fucking life insurance. What about your children?
uh
What what
oh.
ha- what happens when you fall down and bust your shit wide open and you don't wake up? And then your kids is straddled with your fucking debt. The person that you've been shacked up with for the last 10, 20 years that you didn't even want to marry is straddled with your
Mm,
fucking debt. You know what I'm saying? You done put everything in her name too because y'all live in the same house, but she don't get to reap none of the fucking benefits of being with your dumbass for 20 years or some shit like that. Where the fuck, like, you know what? I'm getting off of here.
speak about life insurance, like the Alan Roger Curry thing with his
Cause I see
widow.
that shit, Big J. I literally had to explain to fucking women. Do you know when your taxes come in next year that you're gonna have to pay because you have that man that you're not married to on your fucking health insurance?
Yeah, yeah. Just
You gotta pay for that nigga on top of paying for that nigga.
that's
Cause
Friday.
you want to make sure that he got good teeth.
Ain't
oh.
that Friday?
So what?
I said that's Friday, isn't it?
What?
No, like literally, they're
Putting them
like
niggas on your damn health insurance and you ain't married to them. I think that's fraud. You can't do that.
they do it, and then they have to pay for it when they do income taxes, and then they have no fucking clue. And when you're trying to explain to them that your debt to income ratio may change based on like how you file for the year and da 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 da, if they haven't already done it, that shit comes the fuck up. Or
Well,
motherfuckers that are hiding children from fucking women, and you have to
mm-mm.
explain to these people that they're hiding fucking child support cases from your ass, sis.
Ooh. Pat said, don't job business come to life insurance? Yes and no. It
To a
depends.
certain limit. To a certain limit, yes.
Yeah, because like me, I have life insurance, but my employer had adds on to the life insurance.
Yeah. You
Long
get
as
a
I stay
basic,
employed.
yeah, you get a
Yeah,
basic life insurance, and then you have supplemental. Supplemental is what
yeah,
you pay
yeah.
for in addition to your basic, but none of
Right.
that shit even fucking matters if you don't add these bitches as your beneficiary. You know what I'm saying? So that
Mm-hmm.
bitch,
Mm-hmm.
that ambiguous looking bitch that you want to ride off in the sunset with, and you done got yourself some life insurance, and you think that everything's going to be okay when you kick the fucking bucket in Mali, and then you actually do die, and she don't get shit besides having to bury your ass. That bitch that you hated your whole fucking life that you had two kids with gets all that fucking money because your ghetto ass couldn't get a fucking divorce. I see that shit all the fucking time.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what I
yeah, yeah, yeah. And I see them niggas over there dragging Alan Curry's wife. That I wish Sister Jordan never did that interview. That it's tragic. It was hard to listen to that shit. It was hard to
Dragging her for
listen
what?
to.
What is that
How
drag?
how he died. That was one thing. That was hard. It was how Alden Curry died.
Uh-huh.
And me and him used to talk on Blog Talk, and that part, and then the niggas was over there dragging her because though he, he got health insurance, and she got some of the health insurance. I mean the life insurance, and she's on OnlyFans, blah 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 blah, and I just like, well, the
She on
bitch is
OnlyFans
dumb,
because she want to be on OnlyFans, not
right,
because she's
right,
taking care of it.
yeah, yeah. Like he been dead for 4 years. Why y'all concerned about it? He been dead
It's been
What?
4 years.
Who been
yeah,
dead
about
for 4 years?
Alan Roger Curry. Alan Curry, he been dead for 4 years.
I don't even know
Damn,
who that
this is damn time. It's fine.
So why no, it wasn't 4 years. It was like 3 years because the kid is now, well, anyway, yeah. I'm sitting over there like, I see that bitch ass Don Gorton. I'm gonna fuck that bitch ass nigga. I can't stand them niggas like that. Like be judgmental. The nigga been dead for four years. Y'all actually think
That
though
lady
life?
said she said she still
Huh?
getting money. She said she
Oh,
still getting money. She
oh
said
yeah.
the house is paid for from the money that she's still getting. So I don't know
Hmm.
what they counting for. The woman is on the fence because she chooses to be, not because she need money.
That's why I hate these niggas on here. I do. I hate these niggas. That's you see this one. Now, this woman had a house that's paid for. She's getting residuals from his books. I don't know how much it cost. And you niggas still want to hate. Oh, Alex Curry, he's irresponsible. He's this. He's that.
irresponsible. It sounds like he took care of his woman.
He did.
You
He
know.
took care of her. The reason why she needs she set up the GoFundMe when he died is because she didn't know how to access the stuff because he took care of everything. So she had to figure that out. But after she
So it
figured
took
it out,
her. She could. Yeah. No, I mean, that makes sense. Like, I mean, I don't know
yeah,
who the
so
guy is. Like, was he an athlete or something? Like, who was this
No,
person?
no, no. A
he was dating her.
Manosphere, a dating coach.
Oh
He
yeah,
was
I
a
mean,
dating coach. Yeah.
he's a fucking digital.
I think he's a pickup artist.
No, he never claimed himself to be pickup artist, but he always talked about the art of seduction. You know how to get a woman to climb in bed with you, the mold one approach. You know, but then and then they're mad at her. They're mad at him now on how he got with her. Well, she was the one that was chasing after him
The
because
man
she
is
said,
dead. The man is
yeah,
dead. He was in love with the woman and he left her what absolutely he wanted to leave her.
hmm
I don't get that. You know what I'm saying?
but like she
Men
would
that
have made a
actually
killing.
set themselves up to make sure that they secure the women in their lives or the children, whatever the fuck. Men still have a problem with men being fucking responsible because they don't like the bitch. It's not your business.
Or worse, they're with a bitch. See, some of these niggas hate women, but they hate other men who got women. See, I noticed that shit too. Like the MGTOW niggas, they hate you. They hate to see the men that they look up to with a woman. Why she's with a bitch? Why is he with a bitch? You supposed to be
Listen,
MGTOW. You hear him saying hear him saying the whole ass shit. You know?
Yeah, but that was one of the fights. I think it's still a fight amongst the big tail dudes. It's like men supposed to be going their own way. God damn it, if I want to be with a woman, I'm going my own way. They're like, no, you're not supposed to do this, but I'm going my own way.
Mm,
That shit be funny. Yeah, they still fight about that.
yeah, that's why one of them is stalking me. Just because you saw me dating two women off of you got a fucking problem.
mm,
Get the fuck out the
people,
way, man, nigga. Like I ain't your
why
hero,
do
nigga.
people? I don't understand. So
Maybe he want to be your roommate, Big Day.
Shit, I
why
ain't
are
your
other
leader.
men clocking other men's pussy mileage? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That
It's
because
shit
true.
is
he
weird.
wanna he wanna be Big Day roommate. He wanna wake up and make Big Day
What?
breakfast.
So he could drag Big J down to the pits of hell with him?
Shit. I ain't lonely like that. I may be alone, but I ain't trying to be lonely. All right, I dated a woman off of here. I ain't gonna say who. Some of y'all know who she is. I dated the other woman off of here. About 10 years ago. And that actually started a whole lot of beef when I got with her ass. But yeah, niggas are mad at me over that shit. Why you with this bitch? Why you with this bitch? Nigga, mind your fucking business. You ain't you over here with a dry dick. Shut the fuck up.
Mm.
You know.
I think it's just weird as much as men talk about that they're not gay and they're homophobic and shit. Like the second that you start like counting pussy mileage on another man, like it makes me like question your motivation, you know? Because I mean, regular men are like, don't be cock blocking me. I'm trying to do this and I'm trying to do that with this girl. But the second that you start getting offended that a man is with a fucking woman,
Okay.
I feel like we gotta have a
I
discussion.
right. I used to be mad at people who cock block because that happened to me in college, right? I used to be mad at that cock blocking shit. Now it's niggas mad that you with a woman. I just be sitting there like, huh? I be scratching my head. Oh, you mad? I'm with who? Yeah, and that's a woman. I'm a man. Come on, get out of here with that dumb shit. You know.
I just think that I think it's weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, I just feel like men shouldn't be counting other men's pussy mileage. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit just feels weird to me as a woman.
That's because they want to be with these men. They just don't want to. They ain't came out the closet yet.
Mm.
The
And you know
whole
what?
game is to make them gay
But
or
you know
turn them
what?
into women.
Yeah, but you know what though? There's a Mad TV skit that predicted the Manosphere. I gotta bring that up. It was about this Chinese dude and the white dude together, and they was roommates. And then there was talk. They was trying to. They teamed up to go after women, but then they both of them are so losers that they became LGBTQ. So
Yep.
they've been experimenting. I gotta find that skit because And that was in the 1990s, and they actually predicted the Manosphere. I gotta sit there and find that skit. You know.
Yeah, I'm just kind of like, I don't know. I've never known, you know, I don't
Cause
know.
you do they gay.
I don't know. Like, it's so weird to me that, we live in a day and age where, like, men are offended by other men's choices of, like, pussy mileage and shit like that. Men are offended the fact that men don't have pussy mileage or the fact that they do have pussy mileage. Like, the niggas just be mad about everything, like the the fucking
They
pussy
ain't mad they
itself.
can't read. They need to get mad about that shit.
Ooh,
Listen,
like James Kills. Shut up. Mm.
listen, they pick their fights, but this is what I'm saying. Like, when the pinnacle of your existence is thinking with gender first instead of like, who am I as a person? What are my life prospects? What do I want for myself, future family, if that's a fucking thing for me? When it's all about like pussy and dominance, like, you're always going to choose that shit over reading a fucking book.
Hey, you're right. You're right.
You're always going to choose that shit. You're always going to think gender fucking first. And
And
that's why women innately don't think gender first. You know, they understand that they're women, but bitches be like,
I
my
think
man, my man, my man.
well,
You know,
well, well, well. Let me say it like this: do you think women are gender first when it comes to survival in this
survival,
space?
yes.
In this space, I'm talking about in the context of this space. I'm saying.
In this space, I don't know.
Hell yeah, they got to be or they gonna die.
It.
Who gonna
Mm,
protect them in this space? You got men talking about washing they hands and they feet and our blood and we don't deserve no protection. Hell yeah, they gender first.
I
okay.
mean, I think some women, but I'm gonna be honest with you, Sunkiss. I find that the large majority of women are fucking male identified. The
In this
large
space,
majority.
that makes sense. In this space, they've been sitting
Yeah.
around this to these niggas be misogynistic for over 10 years. I've been talking to some of these women. That's why I don't be fooling with them. I be like, y'all crazy. Y'all don't even realize y'all crazy. When I do
Like,
get to talk to them, and I thought we get into a conversation because a lot of people don't come over there because they know I'm gonna have a real conversation with you. They start glitching out and shit.
Not
They
glitching
mind,
out,
yeah, they be glitching out. They
functioning.
brains stop making connections. The synapses stop working because they done been programmed, and then when the program don't cover certain spaces, they just black the fuck out. Like these just I be like, that's so sad. That's so
but
baby, you need to go get some therapy.
but like you know, some women are faking the funk. Oh, I'm pro woman. I'm pro woman. I'm not male identified. Blah 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 blah.
Fucking lie. But they
Yeah,
don't even know it, Big J. They
because
don't know.
one woman who I call the Blue Vein Society, that bitch, I'm gonna call this one a bitch. That bitch going to sit there and talk about rim bros, red pill, manosphere men, calling everybody else rim bros. But you on
What
AJ
is he
seen Red's
talking?
channel. But you on AJ seen Red's channel supporting that whole ass nigga. And
Uh,
I'm sitting there scratching my head. Now, bitch, you sitting over here supporting Brownsville. Y'all love, you pay money to Brownsville, you pay money to Sherrod, and then Sherrod and Brownsville seeing them going after these niggas, but yet you on AJC Red's channel and you supporting that nigga, he's manosphere,
he's supposed to be
incel,
showing
no
that
good
girl the
sucker. Get the
way.
fuck out of here. Yeah,
He's supposed to be
women ain't
showing
shit.
that girl the way.
Oh, blue shit. You.
Not blue vein society though.
I call that light skinned bitch the Blue Vein Society. That's all I'm going to say on it. I ain't put no name on it. You know who the fuck I'm talking about now.
Yeah, I know who you talking about.
Got the
I
fucking nerve
feel
to
like
talk.
you two need to have a heart to heart
That's one of the ones that glitches out. If you can get a real conversation, like gone. Like ooh
Mm,
wee.
So I'm not going to say that I don't understand because I do. I don't know. People are grown. Do whatever you want. I ain't getting in the middle of this shit. Like I mean,
People need to get out this space.
I thought y'all were a good dynamic. That's all that I'm going to say. When y'all,
was. And don't
uh,
and here is my other issue. I got a problem with the bitch. The bitch sit there and say, now listen,
mm-hmm.
everybody has my email.
Okay,
Now let me say something, Angelica. If I'm trying to holler at you and trying to get at you, and Angelica, understand, me and you can talk privately, right?
true.
Like
Yeah,
I slide up in your DM, say, hey, baby, what's up, right? But
true.
this bitch, she went to everybody. With Big J trying to get with me. Big J trying to fuck. Going to the other niggas saying that whole ass shit. And them niggas came after me with the shit. Like, bitch, I ain't trying to come at you. Me and you email about some business shit. If I really want to fuck you, and when I have sex with your ass or try and get in a relationship, I will contact you privately. We don't need to announce this shit to anybody. That's why I asked the bitch the other day, when the last time I emailed you? 2 years ago. Then bitch, how the fuck can I be trying to have sex with you then? You might want to shut the fuck up.
Just to fuck
Oh,
up
they're
or not to fuck
lying.
up.
Oh, they're lying. Oh, they're lying. And let me say something. You lying about that $400 for a fucking tire. Bitch, shut the fuck up.
I think that was the truth. I'll be honest. That's my perception of it. But everybody's entitled to their opinion.
Right.
You can't say
I'm
that.
just
You can't say that, Angelica. Now your ass. Now you up for discussion.
What you mean? I'm up for discussion. What the
Yep.
fuck?
You up for discussion. You up for discussion. You should have never
Okay.
said that shit.
I kind of believe her.
Oh, you said
I
you
believe.
believe her. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Never mind. You're not up for discussion then.
Oh. I know. I believe that the shit with the fucking tire and the motherfucker. Like I do believe that. I just for me it's like we talked about it one time and she didn't even want me criticizing the fucking subject. Like I couldn't get it. Like I don't. So for me personally, and this is nothing against her. Um, I find issue with women that don't like to hold themselves accountable.
Uh-oh. Now that might put you up for discussion.
What?
mm,
What you mean?
why?
I
Why is
just
she gonna be up for discussion?
so not in the sense of like the level of accountability that I'm talking about is that Auntie is just unattractive, and it's like, bitch, what are we doing?
Oh,
That's where it begins and ends.
Oh, damn. Oh, okay. Oh.
So
well, I mean, never mind. I'm
Mm,
be quiet.
yeah,
that's my
I ain't
level.
saying nothing. I'm gonna get out of that one. I'm gonna get out of that one.
You know,
Yeah, I'm gonna
I
get out of that
you know
one.
I
You know
started
how
to
you
ask
got fast?
questions. I started to ask questions. She's like, no, Jelly, no, 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 girl,
No, I
no.
got some fast too.
You said what?
I'm saying just like you got some fast, I got some fast too.
Mm.
I'll show you some. You probably change your mind about what you
Mm,
believe in
because
this
because
situation.
because I used to believe her too, my damn self. And
Okay.
then she twisted it. She twisted me believing her as a way for me to say, "Oh, I'm battling against Aunt T in order for me to try to get in bed with her."
Oh,
She created that
What?
narrative. Oh
She
my
said
God,
that?
oh, that's crazy.
girl.
So yeah, I didn't distance myself because of anything y'all two had going on. It was just like, girl, he's fucking ugly. What was you thinking?
Not he
I ain't
ugly.
saying nothing. Ooh.
Angelica done woke up and showed about it.
I'm about to go to bed.
Well,
My phone keep acting weird.
there's a reason for that.
I can't use my computer. Like I'm having issues like with my Wi-Fi and the fucking adapter and stuff, so it's not being consistent with signal. But yeah, that literally, and that shit is so petty, and it's really not even super serious like that. It was just like, him, girl, really? But she didn't want to talk about it either, and it's like, girl.
You gonna want to start some beef with that shit. You gonna start some beef. This is a lot. This part of the lines we might start a beef that nobody ain't trying to get up into. Shit.
A beef with what? I just don't find him attractive. Like, I don't know what the fuck she was thinking. I did say that though on the panel, and she didn't want to talk about it. It's not like I'm saying anything that's not true. I'm not, and again, I'm not trying to disparage. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to disparage Sexy Red. It was just that was my only point of contention.
Oh no, she didn't say her name.
Yeah. I ain't even trying to say that bitch's name.
What? Oh my god.
I ain't
I'm
trying
not saying anything
to
bad.
say that bitch's name because that's all she
No. All you need is to say the name. And it's
Sorry, my bad. I'm gonna go on mute.
And it's up.
Yeah.
I'm tired.
Yeah. I ain't trying. I ain't trying to start no beef with that hoe ass bitch. Fuck that. Yeah, I said it.
I am not trying to start any beef.
I know that. I mean, Angelica, I'm kidding. But I'm just saying, I don't like the fact that she got them old ass niggas after my neck. She sick them old niggas on my ass. I ain't saying no names. I'm talking about them old niggas over there. Them old niggas, them older heads after my ass. How dare you ain't supposed to talk to a woman that nigga, you nigga, shut the fuck, mind your business. That ain't even true.
I mean, Big J. I mean, I don't know.
Yes.
So I don't know. I don't know. Like because like when I distance myself, I know that there were other things happening between you guys, so I can't speak to that. But I mean, like you just be mad at her.
A betrayal is. I'm very pissed off when it's betrayal. If you betray my trust, oh man, it's bad. I'd rather have a woman broke my heart. That's one thing, but betrayal, that's a whole other shit. Just yeah,
Okay. Well, I won't ask no more about it because I don't know, but I'm just saying.
I shouldn't bring it up. I shouldn't bring up the Blue Vein Society. I shouldn't bring that up, but damn.
Yeah, I'm sleepy.
Because
you can't trust me when I'm tired. So
because I already know that all heart and grit and grind gonna go over to her channel and say some shit. I know, man. He gonna go back over there. Yeah. I'm calling it out because his ass over there. He can go over there to where she has. Oh, Big J say something.
Yeah, that's where I met him at over there. Yeah, I like him though. He's alright.
I don't trust him. What happened?
I had no idea. He would be behind it.
He probably is. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Shit. I keep my head on a swivel.
And I'm just saying, I like him as a person. I don't know him to be that way. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, and then one of these niggas who try to drag me all over last fall want Big J's help. No, nigga, you don't need my fucking help because you believe that light skinned bitch. Now though, you want Big J to help your ass out against the Manosphere. No, nigga, go bye bye. Big J don't need. Yeah, bye bye. Because if I'm going, no, I ain't join no fucking team. Take ass on somewhere else. Nah. No, you believe that girl? That girl said a whole lot of whole ass shit, making shit up about me and shit, trying to create. No. You believe all that shit? No. You stay over there. I'm sorry. Stay your ass over there. I don't need. You don't need my help. I need Big J's help on where you can find XX. We good. I'm good.
Well, that's the way the cookie crumbles, I suppose. But yeah, that's why
Yeah,
I like my friends in real life. You know, like the online friends are like they're cool, but my in real life friends
yeah,
are
but
better.
it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird meeting people in real life off of here. It's weird.
What's really the best?
Well, if you are in a romantic relationship with them,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
it's
I don't
weird.
really know that.
Yeah, that's a whole weird feeling. You meeting her and yeah, and yeah, yeah. I
I
just
don't
I
know.
ain't doing that again. I'm not doing that again. I'm sorry, I ain't doing that again. I
Well,
did that twice. I ain't doing that again.
people are strange, right?
Huh?
I said people are strange. They're mixed bags for sure. And plus the other thing is like, so I can't speak. I can only speak for myself. I am not the
Hmm.
type of person to date somebody for one, you're like super far away.
Right.
You know, like if I have to drive several hours to get to you, this is not happening, right?
Hmm.
But also it's like I need to like feel you out in real time
Right.
and whatever distance, you know, like I'm not going to let a conversation or several conversations over the phone like put my blinders up to that you're a special kind of guy. I
Right.
don't. Yeah, so
Hmm.
you know, a lot of these girls they be meeting these dudes online like, oh, he's the one, and I'm like, girl, bear spray yourself. Are you dumb?
Man, man,
Fuck.
man, you be surprised of who's fucking who off of here. You be
Listen, that's my
surprised.
favorite. Big J, my
Yeah.
favorite line: get yourself some bear spray and spray
Hmm.
yourself in the fucking face. No, girl, but he's the one. I know it. No, bitch, you're lying to yourself. Bear spray. But I can feel it. He's so nice to me, bitch. Bear spray. And then 2 months later, oh, you were right. I should have used the bear spray, girl. Yeah, I know.
But I was surprised that Curlin and Sister George got married off of here. He's Manosphere, she's part of the sisterhood, and they blah blah blah. And they got made up, and yeah, I had to apologize to Curlin the other day because I was flirting so hard with Sister George. I forgot though she was married that one time. I had to apologize to him, like, bro, I'm
Nah,
sorry.
you ain't forget. Your ass
I,
in turn. You
Oh,
ain't fooling
nah,
us, player.
oh.
ooh, shit. Man,
He always
Wait, was
flirting.
this recently? How long ago
Yeah,
was this?
yeah. Big J gonna flirt and apologize later. That's what he do.
I forgot though she was married. I
You're
forgot she
not
was
Sure.
married.
recent yet.
I was
Recently.
no, it wasn't recently. It was like what 2 3 years ago, and I had to apologize to Curly. Hey, Curly, man. Hey,
I ain't gonna
bro.
say
I,
who it
I, I
was. It's a
apologize for coming at your wife like that, man. I'm sorry, man. Because she kind of feel like she look like a woman that would bake you some pies and cakes and shit, and give you some good ass loving and shit. That she got that type of look, right? So that's why she got that southern accent and shit. So yeah, I just so yeah,
so that
I
was that
just
was your kryptonite, and you know you had a lapse
yeah.
in judgment, and you were like,
Hmm.
"Girl, swing my way."
She was extra glowy that day, I have to say. She was up there looking
Yeah,
Extra
she.
like a
glowy that
Ooh,
former
day.
oh,
goddess.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, man, you ain't. Ooh, man, yeah, she was looking
The
good that
melanin was
day. Like,
sparkling and glistening. Yes, it was.
oh yeah, man, she was shiny. That light was hitting that dark skin, and oh man, yo, oh man, I was. Oh, and I love how light gleams off of a black woman's skin. See that shiny. You know,
Mm,
oh yeah,
I don't know her the same way that y'all know her. I don't know her as a good person, but I respect it.
yeah. She was one of O'Shea's women back in the day. She was O'Shea and Sidian's. women back in the day. So
Yeah, I don't
So
know
she
her. There's
was
a difference.
determined to
Yeah,
find her
look,
a man.
I don't think anybody that was part of the sisterhood back in the day was a good
we're good.
person.
Yeah,
I was going to say, because I don't know none of these women to be a part of the sister, because I think I talked to Sister George. And what was the other one's name that she was
Concrete
cool with?
Rose.
Concrete Rose.
No,
Concrete
not
Rose. Yeah.
Concrete. The one that posted the images of herself on the fucking community tab in the red dress. What the fuck is her name?
Wait a minute. Red dress.
Yeah, she had on like a red lingerie little teddy or some shit. She posted that
Oh,
shit on. That's the only way that I remember. I can't remember her name. She was dating. I remember the boyfriend's name. The dude that she was dating was named Commendable K.
you talking
Never.
about you talking about
Oh,
that slower. You talking about that hoe.
yeah, yeah,
Who?
yeah,
What's that
yeah.
bitch
Another.
name?
Yeah. Fade. Oh, I'm sorry. I
Yeah,
shouldn't say no
Faith.
names.
yeah.
Yeah.
For $500 you can have a little face.
Mm,
Yeah, I didn't meet either one of those two women on good terms like that. I had to explain to
Faith is a
um
nasty. Okay.
uh
She's a dirty
Sister
bitch.
George about weaponizing her marriage against other women, like shit that women should know not to do. And then
I can't
Concrete the
stand
same
that shit.
thing. Like you got a man now, great, but you're not cut fucking different because bitch, if he wanted to leave you, he will. You know? Like
And
I'm never above thinking that a man wouldn't get the fucking audacity to leave me. I've never thought that. But there are certain women, and those two women have that kind of propensity to think that they're safe, and they're not.
Well, Faith ain't even got no man. She a pass around.
Well, at the time they were dating, and she wanted, I'm a different. What was that series that she did? Different kind of woman, or different class of woman,
Yes,
special
a different
woman.
class of woman, and you still
Like
a
that.
slut.
Right. And then somebody had said something about some shit she did to her baby or whatever. And I was like, girl, see, this is what
Oh yeah,
happens.
I got that video too.
This is what
yeah, yeah,
this is what
yeah, yeah.
happens
There's
when you
files on that.
talk. Yeah. This is what happens when you
Yeah.
talk shit on the platform, right? People will make you humble, you know? And I never forget that because I stopped talking to her and him that same day. And it was crazy because he was using a sex worker to make a comparison.
She a
And
sex worker.
I was one of the few people in the chat, and I'm like, "Kay, are you serious? This is what we doing?" But yeah, sorry, Big J. I'm sorry. I'm tired. You have to tell me to be quiet.
Well. It's kind of late now. You gonna start some beef with this live stream.
It
Shit.
ain't gonna be no beef. Like I'm not saying anything that didn't actually happen.
Well, it's true. Well, it's true, but niggas don't like the truth. They don't like the truth so much though. They want to call. They want to
Listen,
make lie up on you and shit.
these people are not worried about me. They don't even remember who the fuck I am. That's the great part that people don't
Right.
remember.
You know. I wish. I'm kind of jealous of you on that angle. I don't want none of these niggas to remember me. I'm kind of jealous of that shit. I bet you I remember you. No. I remember you was on. Nah. When was this? No. Fuck that.
Nope. I will sit in the fucking clouds and watch people.
I'll be damned. It's 5:09 in the morning. I should have took my ass to bed.
You gotta work. You gotta go to work tonight.
Nah, I've been missing some sleep, some
Mm.
real
Yeah, I'm
sleep. So
tired too. Y'all have kept me up with this conversation. I've been entertained, so
yeah.
I've been entertained.
All right then. All right. Then I'm gonna get on off, y'all. I appreciate but both you ladies showing up. I appreciate it, but it's time for me to hang it up.
All right. Good night, y'all. It was fun talking again. Talk to you next
All right,
time.
all right then. I'll see y'all next time.
All right.
Yeah.
Good night, y'all.
All right. I'm out, y'all. Peace.
I am not here to debate with anyone. I have devoted all of my adult life to this subject. I only debate with my equals. All others I teach.